We
Let's
doing
see.
countdown? Oh, we live, no countdown. We good then. Let's get it.
Man, no countdown. We don't
Ain't
need
no
a
countdown.
countdown. We just need to get started.
Get
But
started,
first, let
make it
me
happen.
give people less to talk about. But first, let me copy this link here, share it
Do the
across the
same.
platform.
I'm on the same thing as you. Let's see, we live. Yep, here it is. Share it.
Tuan, if you would grace us with your presence of attention. I mean,
My,
I understand how committed you are to your game.
my attention is here.
Excuse me, what was that?
I said my attention is here. I'm waiting on y'all.
Yo,
What?
you look mad deformed. You look like Popeye.
Huh?
Because of the angle of your camera, you look like Popeye. Does he not? Doesn't his arm look
His arm look
mad
big.
huge?
That's because he been working out. That's what it is.
Go ahead, Twan.
Yeah,
Look
work it
at
out.
you
All right.
go. Look like you on steroids.
Yeah, work it out in the game.
And now the belly makes you look uh untwanish. Let's say that.
You know what? I'm not playing with you. You ain't ready yet. You ain't got your top it up ready yet.
I've never been one to multitask.
Oh, okay.
So much so that I forgot to copy what I'm trying to paste and trying to wonder why it's not going through.
Because you ain't hitting copy. That's funny.
Well, thank you, Einstein. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Like pace, pace. Damn, nothing's coming up. What's going on?
Yeah, that was exactly my thing. I'm like, what the fashizi? But it's cool. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So I hope you all doing the same thing. I already know that Big Arm Twan isn't.
I'm doing good.
Well, I I don't think that was ever a thing in question. it, it's about hey Leah, we up here trying to
Mm,
get it together.
Lord.
um Not Twan though. Twan is just doing his own thing. I don't know how old you are, but in my time there was a Sesame Street thing, and there was always this thing where you had, it was so crazy because it looks the way that it does now on Instagram on Sesame Street back in the 80s when they used to do the thing. Four of these people are doing the same thing. One of these kids are doing their own. Which
No,
one of these kids are doing their own thing? Now it's time to play our game. Dun, dun,
no,
Mhm.
dun, dun,
not
dun,
on.
dun. And I don't remember the words because, well, my memory don't go further back. But let's get the topic here, right? I'm trying to think. Man, I got some really good questions.
I know. I can't wait to. Are we having a special guest today or just us?
That's what I'm trying to send them out. So I need y'all to help me.
Okay.
Damn nabbit,
Okay.
right? What I noticed that even though my friend request list is long, I don't know many of them. I have no clue who these people are,
I feel you on that.
especially when people just randomly just go in my DM.
Man,
Today, somebody asked, "What's your number?" I swear to Christ, I started to say
what's
nine
your
one one.
number? You just
Yeah,
randomly ask, what's your number?
just what's your number? That was it. I started
Oh.
to say 911, but I was like,
Then they
yeah,
actually
no,
call
I
it.
don't. I don't got time today. But if you would have caught me on the day I had time for it,
I'd have said it.
man, yeah, I would have had fun. But with
One,
that
that's
said, welcome to another episode of His Yin Her Yang Media TV, where we talk about relationships, but in a grown folks type of way. I This is a panel of men where men can share their thoughts, their ideas, and why did my thing turn? Oh, maybe my house is haunted. That would be so cool.
Oh,
Um,
Lord.
well, it would make for a really good live. Um, So I decided to like have a panel of men come up, express their points of views, express their ideas, their opinions, and also share their value systems and beliefs for women who desire to learn what men want so that it'll be easier for them to identify the man that best suits them without interruption. Disclaimer: Twan is not mean, he's not offensive, he's not a troll, he's
That's
just
funny.
angry.
Angry Swan.
He's just angry with life, but he's cool. That's why I mess with him. I don't
Mhm.
care if he's angry. If you could be angry and funny, I'm good with that. So he's angry, but just please note his humor. With Najee over here on the top, he means no harm. He just
Not at all.
identifies everything with emotions. He's not emotional. He's just emotionable.
That's funny.
Right? And
Yeah.
your girl Trinity, I'm just here for the ride because I ain't
No,
got nothing else
no,
better
no,
to do at
no,
9 o'clock
no,
on a
no,
Wednesday night.
no.
I told you he was angry. Um, that's not the way he's shaped. It's the angle of the camera. So such is life, right?
There's people.
Mhm.
Excuse me,
That's
what
funny.
happened?
There's people on here.
No, let's see.
Yeah, we got 3 people in here.
Oh,
I know 2 of them, which is Leia Shay. Welcome. We have Strange Soul 4444. I love you already because you got that number thing going on. And oh, we have Can't Tell. I like people who can keep secrets, keep their mouth shut. So we got a pretty good audience here.
no, I couldn't see nobody. That's why.
Well, let's see the comments. I got to click on the comments thing. Okay.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
was
this is
too
comment.
easy. Yeah.
Oh, the comments is. Oh, people are in comment. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Right. Twan, so you gotta like take your eyes off the game and kind of look at the screen, right? And
I'm
on the
looking at the
screen,
screen.
you got the excuse me.
Much love to you as well. I appreciate it.
I digress.
Happy
Let's
Wednesday.
get it. Let's make it happen.
Happy Wednesday. Share the live. Put copy and paste it up in your people's DMs. Let's get this started. I want to know from a man's perspective, and I want
Okay.
women
Room
to.
lady. Okay. My
Let me
bad.
see. Kevin Samuels used to be able to mute his guest. Oh, there it is, right there. Say something, Twanny. Yeah, I love it, man. Instagram needs to incorporate this. I gotta mute you though,
That's funny.
because I can't censor a host. That's just rude.
That's funny.
So, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, right?
Mhm.
I would like the men to come up on a platform, on a panel, share their perspective, and I want women to feel free to ask questions in the comment,
Mhm.
because this is an opportunity for you to get a perspective that may
Wait,
be able to help you.
you know what I told you though, right?
I have no clue what you're talking about, so the answer is no.
Just talked about it 2 days ago, woman.
Man, really? I don't even remember what I had for lunch 2 days
When
ago.
I said to you, yeah, I mean, we should bring a woman up on the panel to hear.
Well, no,
After she hear what the men have to say or whatever, what was her perspective, how she would take it?
who was it? A specific woman, or you just was saying?
No, just anyone, no matter.
The question was, what is a
Look
leader
at
look like?
you sweating over there.
I am not sweating, honey. This is coconut oil, okay? Pure coconut oil. No
All right, so
daggone sweat.
who
What's
want to
wrong
go
with you? You don't
first?
scare me.
I
You
know
behind the
over there
screen.
sweating over there.
Why do you think I should be afraid of you and you behind the screen? You can't touch me. What the? What do you think? I'm stupid? I'm not dumb. I can say whatever the hell I want to say. You don't got my address. You don't got my location. Okay. I didn't drop any longitudes or latitudes to you about where I am. All right. Like all you know is New York. Do you know what New York constitutes? A whole lot.
Mm.
And how do you know I really live in a ghetto and I'm not just trying to throw people off? People like you.
What's the
It
first?
makes- What does a leader look like?
Duh. Here we go again. Yes, what does a
What
leader
does a
look
leader
like?
Twan, you going first?
in a relationship?
Yes.
A leader look like a leader that takes charge of his relationship, of his situation. As far as you supposed to be the head, so you supposed to lead. That's just like if you lead. That's just like if like a father leading his pups. You know what I mean? When you lead your pups, you're supposed to lead your pup into a safe environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to lead your household to a safe environment. One, two, financial stable as you know what I mean, and as far as satisfy your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you supposed to lead, but you know a lot of people don't lead. A lot of people can't lead.
Right.
A lot of people, you know what I mean, as far as men, yeah, it's hard to try to lead in a relationship because you got some females won't allow you to lead. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going according to who you deal with. You know what I mean? And then and as far as the women you deal, as far as the women you deal with, because a lot of women we deal with out here to this day is not going to allow a man to lead the household or lead the relationship, and because they're going to always feel as though they need to be the leader or they need to be this or they need to take charge to do this and that. So that's how I see it as. My fucking stomach.
Okay. Trini, are you there? You want me to go next or you want to go? How you want to do it?
I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out how do I add the link that I shared with you guys into the comment to pin it
Do you want me to
on.
do it? I can pin it or I can post it.
Oh,
It's a
you're such
leader.
a gem.
A leader shows others how to get things done by their actions. That's true. I can agree with that.
Um, so Trini,
I want you to go first.
you want me to go?
Mm-hmm.
So leadership in a relationship, I would say leadership in a relationship is based on somebody's ability to cultivate safety, and being able to have that relationship to themselves. I think your ability to lead starts from your ability to create a safe space to make a person want to lead. I think a lot of times when it comes to relationships is not a leadership, it's more of a dictatorship. So where it's like I tell you what to do and you need to do what I say because I'm the man. You need to lead, when in reality a lot of that's the women don't feel safe enough to follow because energetically that man is not a safe space for himself. So I think leadership is really based on that person's ability to lead, but also follow, the person's ability to take charge, but also take a step back, the person's ability to understand when to assert itself or himself, or when to take a step back and allow the woman to flow in her thing. I think a lot of times when it comes to relationships, the biggest issue is there's too many people trying to dictate and tell another person how they're supposed to be instead of just accepting them for who they are and helping them learn how to fully integrate and fully connect within themselves. So I think that's where the women don't like to follow, because the women don't like to feel, they don't feel safe. And most guys aren't trying to create a safe space and cultivating a woman's awareness to help her become more in tune, to become more aware, to help her feel like she's safe enough to believe in herself versus being dependent on a man. And I think most guys don't want women to have that independence, because in her becoming independent of him, he feels like he's less of a man. So he needs to get her to follow him and so on and so forth. So I think leadership really starts with one's ability to lead, but lead by example, to take charge, but also one's ability to take a step back and allow another person to do whatever they need to do or be the leader in that sense.
I agree with that last part. Well, I agree with majority of the part besides one particular thing,
What thing?
the woman. Because you will have some guys, you got some guys would provide a safe space for them. But at the same time, you got women be on ego trips sometimes and always feel as though she need to be the lead, and she's not trying to let, especially if a woman been on her own, or you're taking care, like far as taking care of her child on her own. Say if you cut into a person, yeah, I mean, who already had kids already. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You dealing with them. Yeah, I mean, you make a stand for as making things safe for them, as far as for her, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? As far as the relationship and stuff like that, you doing everything you supposed to do, right? But then you got some of these women out here, and I'm not saying all, I'm just saying some. You got some of these women out here feel as though, you know what I mean, I'm not letting that go. That being in charge, they not letting that shit go, or they not ready to give that shit up to the next person. You know what I mean? Who the person they call their companion, or their, you know what I mean, the person that's there for them, that's who they in a relationship. They some women not going to give that up.
I think the aspect of wanting a woman to give that up is where the disconnect comes in at. So energetically, if you want a woman to give up something that she's accustomed to experiencing as a way to almost like be able to give her what she wants, that's where the disconnect is, because she shouldn't have to give up something that she's enjoys doing to follow under your lead. But again, it's an ego thing, with especially with guys and women, bro. Women, in my experience, women like to almost like if you can teach a woman something, she'll 100% be willing to follow whatever you're saying, but it's based on your ability to teach her. Most guys can't teach women anything, so they're trying to tell her what to do, and that's where it creates a disconnect, because people think, oh, since I'm the man, you should follow me because I have the penis. And it's like, no, what are you teaching her to make her even want to follow you? What are you helping her understand to make her want to trust your leadership? What is your relationship like to yourself? Most of these guys, they don't actually have a safe space for themselves, so they're trying to create a safe space for her. When anytime she does something that triggers how unsafe they feel inside of their own body, they're going to react to her as if she's causing them to hurt, when in reality that's the hurt he already experienced. So I think a lot of times,
I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you good?
Let me play devil's advocate for a second.
All good.
Let's say you got a person that's doing all of the bug, that's doing everything he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But
wait, hold on, before you ask, is he's doing everything that he's supposed to do according to her or according to him? Because it's a difference. A lot of times,
according to him, because you got to do according to yourself first before you.
No, but I'm saying you're saying based on a relationship, if you're doing everything you're supposed to do in that relationship, everything you're supposed to do in that relationship to yourself, or in your relationship to that person. Because a lot of times people be thinking they're showing up, like women be like, I'm a good woman, I was a great catch, my ex was out, and then you talk to him and it's like, nah, actually she tried to cuss me out, she tried to cut me, she tried to do all these things. So a lot of times people be like, yeah, I did everything for that woman, I showed up in every other way, and then you talk to her and she's like, no, he never let me speak. He would cuss me out when he get mad. He'll tell me, he'll call me names. So it's like energetically, people be thinking they doing one thing, but the reality of it is, if you was actually cultivating that safe space, the woman will 100% want to follow your lead. 100%. I've never met a woman who didn't want to follow my quote unquote lead in regards to me being able to teach them something, because they seen the peace that I carry within myself.
Well, Najee, I don't know where the hell you be meeting these women at. You need to show.
I attract them. I just attract them. I attract them into my life. It's one of those things where, as long as you're a safe space for you, I don't look to women to be a certain way in order for me to accept them. I just accept them for who they are. And I think that's where the disconnect is, because a lot of times. That right there is it right there. No, I ain't accepting over here. You got to play by my rules.
No, listen, hell no. Wait a minute. I'm talking about that last part you just.
What?
I'm talking about that last part you said.
Yeah. I said I don't try to make them to be something. I just accept them for who they are.
No, I know. No, I accept them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I accept them for who they are. Yeah,
until a certain extent.
Until you start coming out with some bullshit, yeah, that's gotta change.
That's when they don't follow your. That's where the disconnect. That's why they not following your lead.
Hey, it can't always be their way all the time.
It's not even their way all the time. It's helping them understand why they want that way to begin with. And I think a lot of times most women don't even understand why they desire or want the things they desire, but yet they think they want them. And it's like, You never actually experienced that to even know that's what you want. You experience the opposite of it. So just because you experience the opposite of it, that doesn't necessarily mean you want the version of it that you think you want. You just don't want the experience that you had. That's all you want. But you're like, I want somebody who's a communicator, but you never experienced somebody who actually knew how to communicate. So when they do start to communicate, you don't know how to comprehend what they're expressing because you never experienced somebody who knew how to communicate, who didn't blame you or make you responsible for how they feel. And they're like, oh, I realize this about myself. And when a person has the awareness to the self-awareness to understand I'm responsible for how I feel. So if something is triggered within me, it's not based on you, it's based on what's already inside of me. So now I'm not making you responsible. So now you're not in the defense mode because now I'm not attacking you. Now I'm not putting you on edge. Now I'm not making you wrong. Now I'm not blaming you, which only has you feeling like you're a victim. So now they could just be themselves.
Right. I mean, I think I done came across, I say about 3 females that know how to communicate. Rest of them trash.
Hey, Twan, what you be? Wait, Shay said, Twan, what do you deem as bullshit when women start doing that bullshit? Are you talking about the money when they start asking for money?
She said she want to hear examples.
I don't think she want to hear me run it down.
She said,
she said I want to hear examples. She said, I want to hear examples.
What the?
Shay, I'm telling you right now, you asked for this, so I'm going calm down and mute while he go in. Lord.
All right, listen. This is what I mean by bullshit.
Let me do the same. The floor is yours.
Kind of camera. Hey, yeah, hold up. Y'all ain't gonna leave me up here by myself like that.
The floor is yours. We about to hear yours. We still here, but we in the background. There's great leadership right here. We know when to take a step forward and take a step back. We both taking a step back and let you do your thing.
Do your thing. I'm just here for the flow. Go on, Twan. You got
I'm not gonna go win all the way, but listen. What I mean by bullshit, the nagging shit, when you want to start asking for money in the first beginning, you shouldn't be asking a grown ass man for no, and you're a grown ass fucking woman, and you shouldn't be asking no grown ass man for no money as soon as you meet them. Hell no. That's bullshit number 1. That's scratch. 2, when you start all that arguing shit and all you want to do is argue, scratch. You can carry that shit on somewhere else. You know what I mean? You always want to pick, scratch, get your ass out of here. Sometimes it's hard to please a woman. Sometimes, I say sometimes, it's hard to please a woman. It's very seldom that you run across a woman, you know what I mean, that's not settled, but how can what's the proper word to use? Not settled, but
okay. Normal. Calm.
There you go, Najee. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's very seldom you run across a woman that's normal. Yeah, I mean, who ain't with the bullshit.
Emotionally mature is what I call it.
There you go. All these other women you run across, they want to shake their ass. All they worrying about the bag. You know what I mean? And all this other goofy ass shit they out here doing. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. What you gonna be 50 years old still out this bitch shaking your ass? No, I ain't got time for all that. Man, whoever you is, you don't stop calling me. What the hell? What's wrong with people? They keep constantly calling. Stop calling me. I ain't answered the first time. I got a second phone. Call that. But go ahead, Nadia. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I get it. Anything, pretty much anything that triggers a sense of unsafety inside of you is deemed bullshit from a woman. Yeah. If a woman asks me for money and I have the money, but I don't want to give it to her, you know what I'm going to say? No. If a woman tries to argue with me, what is arguing? You're trying to prove yourself right. You're trying to make yourself right. I'm not here to argue with you. If that's your perspective, by all means, go with it. You believe that? Great job. Kudos. You want a cookie? You want a hug? What you want? Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to try to make you feel right. You only want to make another person wrong so you can feel right, which only implies you already felt wrong to begin with. That's why you're trying to feel right. So if you come to me to try to argue, it's you really just want to feel right about your perspective. But I'm not the one who can validate you right about your perspective. You only come to me about your perspective when you don't feel valid within your own perspective. I'm not here to validate it. So by all means, if that's what you feel, if that's what you think, kudos, great. I'm here for it. Go with it. I'm not here to make you not feel how you feel. It's okay. I'm not responsible for how you feel. It's okay.
Yeah,
Twan likes to go the hard way about doing things. I'm like, I'm just simple. You call me asking for money. If I don't have it, I'm gonna tell you I don't have it. No, that's it. Twan like, man, that's a red flag. Nope, because I don't really know how to say no. Like,
yeah, no, that's a straight red flag for me. Because if I meet you, let's say, what's the day? Wednesday. Let's say I meet you Saturday at the club or something, or at the bar or something, and Wednesday come around, you ask me about some money. You know what I mean? That because you didn't have enough. That's a red flag for me, girl. You don't get your ass away from me and keep it pushing. Cause that's how we gonna do that. So you won't have to be asking me for no more money. You shouldn't be asking a nigga for money as soon as you meet the nigga. That's straight off the break. You shouldn't be asking. I didn't ran across females. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, 2 days later, oh, can you? Fuck no. Hell no. I got bills just like you got bills. I work just like you work. How about you get out there and go get that money? You know what I mean? And stop asking me for a couple of dollars. Because it's going to be no if you start asking. I'm going to tell you that's a red flag and get the hell away from me. I'm going to keep it pushing. I'm not going to call you no more. That's just plain and simple. I'm not doing that.
Well, just send her my way. If she asks me for money, I could just tell her no.
Well, I'll send her to your way and she going to keep trying and them.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm a very patient guy. Pretty soon she gonna realize like, okay, let me stop asking, because the last 5 times I asked him for money, he always said no. So let me just use my brain, and I'm gonna assume that he gonna say no again. So let me just not ask.
No, we bounce to the whole way, and you can ask the next nigga for money. You ain't gonna ask me no more. That's just it. Because you ain't gonna be around to ask anymore. We ain't doing it. That's a red flag off the break. Because that's a problem. That's a problem waiting to happen. Mm-mm.
You know what I'm learning about red flags?
What's that?
Red flags is just areas in which people pretty much find issue with based on how they feel in their own body. So if a woman asks me for money and I don't like how I feel because of the last woman I dealt with, she stole a lot of my money, it's gonna become a red flag when the new woman asks for money, because I still got some type of a wound there from the last woman who I was giving money to, and feel like she took advantage.
Could it be? Hold on, Twan, if I may. Can it be a thing, Najee, where it's not necessarily a red flag because of past trauma or unresolved trauma, but it could be more so a red flag based on past experience? It's like, you put your hand in the fire the first time, right?
So past hurt. Yeah, you get hurt though. That's what I'm saying. It's the hurt there. Because it wouldn't be a red flag. If any, it's a red.
You're saying. So
it wouldn't be a red flag if they just
red flags are associated
I didn't know nobody was in that box. I ain't even see. All I see with the head.
I took your advice, Twan.
Added a woman.
So, and not to mention, you were busy ranting and raving. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna let you flow, because you Twan. I'm scared of you.
Hey, Trinity,
I'm a punk. I'll let you know every day, all day. I don't fight.
I'm scared.
I can't fight. I'm scared because I'm smart. I know when to run. I know how fast to run. Just outrun the person behind me. That's all I gotta do. I ain't gotta try to be first, second, or third. I just can't
not
be
last.
Exactly. That's what my daddy said. The way to not get eaten by a bear when you with a group of friends is not be the last one. Outrun someone.
And if somebody if I accidentally grab somebody on the way because they're a little bit faster than me and accidentally kick them so they could trip, so I won't be last, that ain't none of nobody else's business. That's what I got going on. So I got
okay, you about to make me unchristian like. So because that's the case and I want to remain my Christian status, okay, I'm going to acknowledge this beautiful lady who just entered the live. So how are you?
I want to hear her opinion.
Well, okay, but why are you trying like that drunk uncle?
Hello.
But you're sober. I don't know how you always sound like that drunk Oba, but you always seem sober.
I'm sober as a bed bugger.
That's what's so
I ain't even had no weed today. I'm sober.
Actually, I'm talking about alcohol, but that's all right. So, how are you? Welcome. What do you have? You have a question, a
Yeah,
comment?
so
What's going on?
I wanted to go back to a statement that Anton said about how men can't, or like it's hard to please women.
Mm-hmm.
I
I was
feel like it's only hard to please, like, how could it be hard to please someone if you're pleased within yourself? You know what I mean? Because if you're if you're happy with yourself and you're doing everything that you have to do within self, then you know there should be no pleasing of another person because the only person you have responsibility to is you, even within a relationship. So I feel like when you connect with other people, it's like, hey, like, we should both be happy within ourselves to even contribute, to bring something towards a relationship that's worth something. So yeah.
Hold up.
I think I'm sorry, Twan. Before you respond, I think Najee just fell in love with you.
Oh, she already. We already. This my dog. We
We
already.
already
You
know
know
each
what?
other.
Oh, so
So
y'all
Good.
know each
We
other.
good. We
Oh,
already
okay. So, all
know.
right,
No,
that
I knew
explains
something.
it.
I knew something was in the
You know
plan.
what I'm saying?
What
Yeah,
you
it was a
mean? It
conspiracy,
wasn't.
Twan.
Hold up.
I
nah,
was paying attention. I knew
nah,
This is
nah,
something.
nah,
her.
nah.
You know what? Okay, I see
No,
what it is.
This no. Hold on.
no,
Hold
it's
on.
not even like that. It's not even like
This
that.
is her. This is her
Okay.
doing on her own.
Yes.
No,
She just.
no,
She
So
no,
I
just
no,
talked.
saw
no.
I saw a post
You just
that
throw a monkey wrench in the plan. That's what you did. You just throw a whole monkey wrench in the plan, Nick, bro. I see what you did.
I didn't know this. I didn't know she was
Yo,
gonna come up.
Najee came with backup, Twan.
I didn't even know. It's what she was saying is accurate though. A lot of
But
times when it comes to trying to
I
please another
kind of
person, it's coming from like a lacking space. So now you're overcompensating to try to do it.
no, wait. I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree with
So
you a little
when you
bit.
say pleasing, what you mean? It's hard to please a woman. What you mean by that? Because I'm like, bro, it's easy to please a woman.
How is easy pleasing a woman? Because
Because you gotta listen.
a woman is never fucking happy. So how's hard to please a woman?
Twan, what kind
I
of kid?
rebuke. Hold
Twan, what
on.
kind of women are you dealing with? He said
Hold
women.
on. Hold
Nigga,
on,
I'm dealing
Uncle
with
Twan.
women.
Time
Women
out.
out here.
I
It's hard.
rebuke.
These
I
women out
rebuke
here for
you
real,
in everything that is
You
holy.
really think
I
it's
rebuke
like
you in everything that is holy.
wait a minute,
No.
you think it's
No.
hotcakes of trying to please a woman?
It's
Let me
super
tell
easy
you
if you know
something.
if you
Do you know how
this
you
is the thing.
please a woman?
Twan, I'm gonna let you in on a secret.
Go ahead.
Here's the secret to learning how to please a woman. Is listening to what she's not saying versus what she's actually saying.
You can
Most
listen to
women,
all that. You can do all
no,
that.
I'm gonna tell you, most women say what they think they want, but what they're saying is not what they actually want.
You
And
gotta
most guys
learn the
mess up.
undertones.
Most guys mess up because they try to give the woman, you say you wanted something to eat, I brought you food, but it's like, nah, that's not what I wanted. I was just saying I was hungry. But just because I was saying I was hungry, that didn't mean I wanted you to go bring me something to eat. It's one of those.
Oh no. First
people
of all,
don't know how to read between the
no.
lines.
Yeah, they don't know how to read between the
minute,
lines.
If a female tell me she's hungry and she don't come out and say, I want something to eat, can you get me something to eat? I'm keeping it moving.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stop and holler about, like a normal person would, she may be hungry, let me grab her something. Man, no, because I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, that ain't what I wanted. I done wasted my money.
See, there you so that's
out your mouth, closed mouths don't get fed.
so with that belief right there, why is it hard to please a woman?
It is.
Well, I'm saying why is it if you know unless she really asks me to do something, I'm not going voluntarily to do something. What makes it hard to please a woman?
No, it ain't about
consideration or like not, awareness.
Huh?
I think it is lack of awareness and consideration, like, or just like, it's not like you don't have to do anything for someone, but if you have that level of self, like, damn, like, look at it like if it was you in the position, right? And you know how like we can't really put ourselves in other people's shoes, but we can be considerate of others and have I don't know if it's empathy or apathy for other people. So like maybe you're not reading it in the right way. So she might say she's hungry, or look at her situation, look at her surroundings, look at the environment that she's in to understand what she's really saying. And that goes for men too, though,
Wait a
because
minute. Wait a
men
minute.
ask for
So what you
certain
telling me to
things.
be a mind reader?
Not a
No.
mind reader, but it's just paying attention to what
now
she.
you shut
Oh.
your ass up.
Oh, I ain't.
No,
Hey,
okay.
you
So,
right.
Shut your ass up, Najee, because you started this shit. Yeah, me. You got this young lady come up here and back your shit up.
I did. I didn't know she was. I didn't even send her the. I didn't send her.
You already gave her the up last week.
Najee, give
It's
it
just
up,
alignment.
man.
It's a divine timing and alignment.
Najee,
I'm here.
so
For a
I didn't
reason.
know.
Give it
For
up.
real.
There is no
Because I'm dealing
convincing
with the
Twan
same things.
otherwise.
I'm dealing with the same things, and that's why I'm in this live. Because
Twan
See?
ain't trying to hear that. Twan don't give a damn about none of that. Okay, as genuine as I know you both are, Twan ain't trying to hear. He's like hell to the no.
and genuinely,
no.
it was random, very,
Okay,
very random.
Very
listen,
random.
I'm all into divine intervention. Twan is about
Nah,
yo.
that's
y'all
not
set
that.
me up. Okay, this is a setup. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to sometimes just learn to wave the flag and just let Twan it out.
No, I'm going to listen to what she's saying because I want to hear what she had to say anyway.
But here's the thing, Twan. It's real simple. Do you know how simple it is? Or you go, you know what? So let's role play. You're hungry. Go ahead. Start it out.
Who, me
Hey,
or-
I'm hungry.
You hungry? What
Oh,
you
you
want to
did?
eat? No, we role playing.
Oh,
This
I
for you,
thought you
Twan,
were
so you
Oh,
can
oh,
understand.
okay.
Keep up,
Me and
Twan.
you. Okay.
Her and I are gonna role play. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Because I thought she was talking to me.
I won't never that because you don't know what the hell to say. You already said you don't know what to do.
Right.
So
Well, I'll do it. I'll
So-
do it like this. Hey,
I
I've been,
got you. You're
I've
hungry?
been, I've been running around all day. I'm just really hungry.
You hungry? What you want to eat, babe?
I don't know. Hit her with the I don't know
Maybe-
because it's always I don't know.
Najee,
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's
Okay. I'm
always
gonna hit
I
her with
don't
the
know.
I don't
It's
know.
always the
I'm
I
gonna hit her
don't
with the
know.
I don't know.
Najee,
Hit her- I don't
you gotta
know.
I'm not
respect the
sure.
elders. Twan said, "Shut the hell up."
Right.
Nah, but she was about to mess it up because it's not that.
Najee, no. Sit
No,
your
Twan,
ass to the
Twan,
side. You started
I got
this
your
shit
back.
right here.
I got your
started
back.
this shit.
Listen, Twan, because women, when you ask them what they want, they don't just say, "I want McDonald's." They don't come out and tell
Yeah.
you. It's like
That's
I
true.
don't know
Okay,
what
so
I want.
Najee,
And
how
then you
about
kind of
that?
gotta
So Najee, we'll role play. You be the chick, I'll be the dude. Okay.
gotta
All
work.
right. That's a good one.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord. No, hell no.
No, it's
Hell
gonna
no.
work. It's gonna work
Najee
because
cannot
Najee.
be in it. Hell no. He
I'm
cannot
gonna do what
Let's
you
see how it
because
works
you
out
already
first.
know what Najee gonna say.
I
You already
don't
know what
know.
he say.
But no. Najee's the girl. I'm the
I'm gonna
guy.
be the woman.
I'm the
Oh.
guy.
You know what Najee gonna say. Don't
He's
matter.
gonna say what a woman would say, but I'm gonna tell you what you should say as a man.
You're
It
yeah.
doesn't matter what Najee say. Keep up, eh?
Talking about what I should be saying. I'm already gonna tell you what I'm gonna say.
Okay, dude. I'm about to choke you virtually. Okay, please. I'm trying to keep my Christian status up here, but you're making it hard. All right.
Hey, when you show off, I gotta get you back. But go ahead.
She took the glasses.
Next is about to be the Vaseline on the face. Don't get me started, okay?
You about to go for
All right, cool.
I got you.
All
I'm
right,
a role
so-
player, but
all
I'm gonna
right.
be the difficult women.
Of
So
course.
Twan, so it can make it easier for Twan to understand. Or
Right.
Twan, do you have an example that you want to use where
Twan
it
has
was hard
nothing.
to
Let's just roll with it.
All right, we'll just roll with it. All right.
How you know what I had?
Because I said so. Go ahead. I'm not.
All right, so I'll just be like, babe, I'm really hungry right now.
So what are you in the mood for?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so let's try to break it down. Poultry, beef, fish, pork.
You choose.
Well, how about that spot that you like down on Main Street?
Nah, I don't really want that one.
Okay. Oh, I know.
I think
How about
Twan like, I don't got enough patience for that. It's over with. After she said no to the first one, I don't even want to. I'm done. I'm done. Look at him.
At first 2 tries.
I didn't even get to the second try. You said I'm done. After
He's
the
like,
first
I'm
one.
done. I'm finished.
There was no second one. You didn't even give me a chance. You left me with no grace.
Great.
Man, it's hard to hear what it's hard. Okay, it's hard to take you seriously when you're going in and out. Your connection is bad. You're breaking up, is what I'm saying.
It's hard. When you
Nope.
that's
You're still breaking up.
Hold on, it's still yeah.
That second try right there, right?
There was no second try yet. I
Yeah,
didn't get to the second try.
when he said,
Oh yeah, no.
What What you mean you don't know? Okay, you don't know. You won't eat tonight.
Oh, my bad.
Now you see why it's hard to please a woman. I don't have
No,
patience for
no,
it.
no, no.
I don't have no
Yeah,
patience for it. That's all it
I
is.
ain't
It's hard for him to
go ahead.
please a
That's
woman.
your thing.
It's hard for him to please a woman.
No, it ain't hard for me to please a woman because I'm willing to get you something to eat, make sure you eat, please you, rub your feet, all that good shit. I'm willing to do all that.
How can you please me when you ain't try to feed me?
What you
What
mean?
I want that I don't know that I desire. No,
If you-
listen to my question, Twan.
I say what
Twan,
you eat.
Twan, listen to the question. Listen to the question. Twan, you're answering what I didn't ask. I don't know what you're answering. I don't know what you're responding to, but it's not what I asked. What I asked was, how can you please me if you're not trying to feed me what I don't know that I want, but I desire?
So we're gonna sit. So we're gonna just. All right. Let me ask you this. So a woman gonna sit up and say, "Oh, I don't know. This is that, right?" So we gonna just play. I don't know for about 20 minutes until you figure out what you want to eat.
Well,
Not 20 minutes. My thing.
Some women that do that. You got some women that do shit like
They do that with you. It seems like it's 20 minutes because you don't really want to do it. So it seems like time is dragging. But when you really actually are like,
if you keep constantly telling me, I don't know, and I keep suggesting what do you want, or do you want this, or do you want that? And you talking about, that's it for me. I ain't gonna keep.
So all of that took 20 minutes?
No, it's gonna sound like 20 minutes when you keep constantly going over and over, and I keep asking you.
That's exactly what Najee just said.
Babe,
She said no.
What to eat? Or babe, let's do this. Or babe, this, and you keep. I don't want. No, I'm not gonna keep. No, fuck all that. We done.
Okay, so Najee, I'm gonna try something different that I never considered before. So you shoot down the last two things, right?
mm-hmm.
So then my next approach, I'm guessing, would be, would you mind if I choose?
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, Twan, no.
Oh,
no,
all right.
Twan.
You answer him.
Yeah. He's a difficult woman.
Yeah, I'm being a difficult woman. This
Right.
this is difficult on 100. This is for you, Twan, just to show how hard it is to please him.
And I'm gonna show you just how easy it can be to please. So I'm asking you, my dear, with your fuzzy face. I love a woman with a fuzzy face.
Yeah, I've been growing it out for you.
Sorry, you said he grew it out for me.
That was a good one.
I wasn't ready. But so my next question to you, difficult lady, is well then would you mind if I choose the spot?
Yeah, you could choose the spot, but I don't want it to be. Well, tell me what you have in mind. What you have in mind? What do you?
I don't know yet. Let's just drive around and I'll see what I can come up with.
Do you have anything in mind like that you're thinking about?
Yes, the most expensive place that's in the neighborhood to shut her ass the hell up.
Look at Twan's face. Twan like, wait, hold on, wait, what?
Hold on.
Twan had the Scooby-Doo look. Are you?
You're like,
Yeah, the expensive place, nigga. I just got off work and you talking about the expensive.
Hey, is money. Anytime money get brought up, that's a red boy. That's a red flag.
It's a red flag when a Negro complains when money is brought up. That's a red flag.
I told you it's linked to it. The story is money.
And that red flag is because of how it makes you feel when I present it to you, Najee.
Exactly.
So Twan, he's saying that you the red flag.
Pretty much the red flag is anything that's going to trigger that sense of not enoughness, or somebody going to take advantage of me, or somebody trying to bully me.
Yeah. So know what that means? Yeah, y'all two perfectly made peas in a pod. Both y'all walking red flags, and y'all need to get together to spare the rest of society from you two.
No.
Well, like I ain't going for that.
I wanted to bring up something that you said, Trinity, about grace. Because I feel like it has a lot to do with it within the conversation.
100%.
Like, where's the grace within your, interaction with the person? You know what I mean? If you know them, you love them, and you care for them, where's that safe space that Najee was saying to allow them to be who they are? You know what I mean? You know, like quote unquote, most women don't know what they want to eat. Well, if we already know that within society, you know, as a whole, okay, women don't know what they want to eat.
That was 15
Well,
minutes.
where's
Like,
the grace? Where's the
Hmm?
grace?
So where would I
Where's the
find the
gift?
grace in that? Okay, so here's the thing, right? Whenever we approach the topics of relationship, oftentimes we look at it in terms of men and women. But what about your person? What about that man or that woman? You know, that
Hmm.
man or that woman that you are with is not men and women.
Hmm.
That is about, you know, that's within society. So
Hmm.
you first have to change your perspective on how you even see the relationship, right? So while men nor women can be fully satiated, right?
Wait, what?
I
What's that word?
satiated.
What that mean?
They can be satisfied,
Oh, okay, okay.
or yeah. So or insatiable means the inability to be satisfied.
Okay, I'm out of see. I'll be asking these words because when I be like, she was satiated, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
friend,
you know,
I
man, you know,
gotta
I be
make
with
sure I know how
yo,
to use them so I can use them in the right context.
man, you know, I'm an introvert that only talks to herself for like about 19 hours in a 24-hour day.
You-
So when I get the chance to use big words, you know, I'll be like, wow.
And when I get a chance to borrow them, I'm gonna borrow them. And when you
No,
hear me
no, no, you
say
don't
it,
gotta
just
borrow them because you don't gotta give it back. Just take it.
oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for that permission. See, that's why
No
I love you.
problem. Because I'm about to borrow something from, well, take something from you that I'm planning on giving back maybe a few dollars. But you know, no need for semantics, right?
Yeah.
So, what, Twan? What?
listen, I ain't say nothing. All I was about to say was when you was up there trying to decide, well, him trying to decide as the woman, that was 15 minutes there.
No, it was not.
It was three. It was three.
First of
It
all,
was
like,
it was actually 30. It was less than a minute. It was actually 30 seconds because
it
she
really
asked me a
was
question.
not that long.
I was
There was
trying.
no arguing. No.
I was
It,
trying.
it
That was.
it triggered him. He went back to that place. That's what it was. You know, when you go back into that trigger, it seemed like time just lasts forever when you're experiencing it.
So I guess this is the appropriate
I was
time for me to
trying.
ask you,
I was,
Twan.
and that
Twan.
15 minutes
Twan.
started just trying to decide that, and y'all.
I understand, Twan. Your perception of time says that, and I believe you believe that. But I have a question for you from the bottom of my heart, because you know I dig you, right?
Hmm?
Who hurt you?
No one. It's ready to go get that. Go get, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go against you.
Man, you've been against me all day, all
Hey,
night.
the red flag is the story, but you follow that red flag, it goes all the way down to some type of hurt there that's being triggered. So it's like this has to be
Look, yo,
like,
Twa
oh, he
said
got it
I
right there.
don't care. Twa said it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I will wave that red flag to let all these chicks know I ain't paying for no meal. Don't think you gonna borrow no money from me. And guess what? If you don't know what you gonna eat when I ask you the first time, you gonna starve.
That's it. Now I had nothing
He
to do
is
with
a
it.
walking red flag.
Gotta eat some oodles and noodles or something.
Excuse me. Wait, can I ask you a question? Why you say it as if it's an insult?
I'm just telling you,
Noodles and noodles is that's the jump off. Stop playing. You ever
it is.
had noodles and noodles with
That's why
like
I'm
shredded chicken?
it is.
Yeah,
A
you
that's
can
why
hook it up.
I'm trying to patois like a mofo. Yes.
hey, that's why I'm trying to tell you, baby. Eat some oodles and noodles. You can't figure out there's some noodles in there, beef and chicken.
What if she wanted you to
No,
make her a meal? Would you
I,
be down for that? What if she
I,
said, I would rather what if she said, oh, I know what I want to eat. Whatever you prepare for me in your kitchen.
oh, we can do that. We can do that.
Oodles and noodles it is.
We can do that all day long.
I feel like that goes back to like really your perception of understanding that person.
Safety,
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
telling you.
know who you're with, and also it's who you've accepted.
No,
Who
it's
you've
that.
accepted, So Twan already, Twan won't ever have to deal, all jokes aside, he won't have to deal with the stuff that we're talking about because he knows his limit,
Mhm.
right? And because he knows his limit, he's not going to accept a woman who is going to cross those bounds, right?
Mhm.
Cross those boundaries because he knows how much he can take. And I think that takes a lot of self awareness.
Oh
Instead of
yeah.
getting into a relationship, knowing how you are, being with a woman who you know you don't like in terms of caliber, right? And then trying to make her unbecome herself so that
Mhm.
you're not alone.
Mhm.
Facts.
100%. And I think that's where the dynamic in relationships, that's where it becomes an issue because people aren't genuinely connecting to accept. They're trying to connect as a way to change. It's like, okay, well, now I don't want you to wear this. Now I don't want you to do this. Now I don't want you to be this way, instead of just accepting the person for who they are in the beginning. And I think that goes with the grace. The grace is really understanding that people are still developing. They're still learning. There's no finished person. It's like realizing like, yeah, she might not know what she wants today, but that don't mean just because she don't know what she wants today, she ain't gonna know what she wants next week. It's helping her understand how to be more aware, more in tune within herself, to now be able to be like, okay, I really want some Popeyes, or now I really want some this, and be able to be okay with it. Because when you're okay with her knowing what she wants, are you still okay with her not knowing what she wants? And when you're okay with her not knowing what she wants, it creates a sense of safety. So now she'll be able to know what she wants because you helped her. Like my
Isn't
biggest
that
thing.
part of a leader and
Hmm?
Huh?
someone? Isn't
What's
that
that?
part of being a leader? And
Oh
like
yeah,
teaching,
yeah.
Yeah,
teaching
that
some.
But
definitely is a leadership
but you
quality.
gotta
Hey,
you gotta
hey,
you
hold
gotta
up. Hey,
want.
Trinity. Hold up. Have you watched this situation right here, these two? Because I've
I
just
don't.
been watching these right here. It up right here. They said
No,
We just all that. That's
we just talking. It's one of those things where
Okay,
when you
hold on,
understand
Najee.
it's a level
One
of
word.
maturity.
It's called not Swan. It's called
they
comprehension.
too much shit together.
No, it's called comprehension, right? So this kind of happens when people are actually talking, right?
Hold up. Wait,
One person is speaking,
question.
another person is listening, and then the other person responds, and that's the other person is responding. That other person is listening, and then guess what happens? It's really cool and magical, Twan. I know you're not familiar with this,
So
but I'm about to hit you on something, right? So pick up what I'm about to put down.
Mm.
It's called comprehension.
Hey,
You
I
comprehend what the person is saying.
I'm very well, but this shit right here, Najee set this up.
I didn't. This. Let me tell you how it is. Twan is like, man, I have never seen a man and a woman be able to converse so easily without there being conflict. Like
Hold up.
she's comprehending what you're saying, you're comprehending what she's saying, and y'all are just flowing. There's no resistance. There's no like, oh, she's
How
wrong for
long
saying.
on this young lady? She on your Instagram page? How
Yeah,
long?
I think it's you, Najee. I don't think it's a man and woman thing. I think he's just baffled that it's you.
Oh, it's me. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Oh,
So this is
no,
the
it's
no,
thing.
you.
Like,
no. How
listen,
long you known this young lady, Najee?
listen. We met originally through someone else on Instagram a couple years ago, through a live that we did, dealing with when someone passes away, how to cope with that. And we connected, and ever since then we've been really
I
cool.
knew it. I
But it ain't been.
fucking knew it.
It ain't been. It
Right.
ain't one of those things where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get on this live and then I'm gonna say
Not
this
like-
and then I want you to come in and say this. Just naturally, like I didn't even know she was gonna be on here. It just naturally like came into, and then she already said she's experiencing this right now in her current
When
life.
I
So
see
it's one of
the
these
stats,
things. She's speaking from her personal experience. She's not speaking on my perspective and my experience.
Y'all had this conversation a couple of days ago, Najee.
No, I haven't talked to her in a minute.
actually, yeah.
All right, so when the last time that y'all had a conversation, Najee?
Probably like
A couple months
probably
ago.
like a month ago.
And y'all talking about the situation right here, right?
No, it was we were having a session.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
It was more of a personal what she got going on and what she's doing, healing within herself. It had nothing to do with the relationship she was in. It had nothing to do with the dude she was talking. None of that. That's what I'm saying. All this was literally like.
I think you sprinkled your little.
Nah, it was crazy because we never spoke on like personal relationships. Like,
Yeah.
No, I think Najee just sprinkled his little goodness on you a little bit for y'all. I mean, okay, I get it. Najee. I gotta have
Wave,
next week.
abort, abort.
I'm about to spring. Hey, Twan,
Najee,
I'm springing it on you too.
Najee, abort. So abort mission, abort plan, abort mission, abort plan, abort. Just abort.
You're like y'all two in sync. Something has to be going on. Y'all two like on the same page type thing.
I was on the same page a little bit 2 months there. I wonder what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it happened.
I need to be over here under my sister over here. Man, so I don't know. Najee, I believe you talked to this young lady and told this young lady to come to the live.
I didn't.
No,
You set
not
the
at all.
Twan, how do you know I didn't call her to the live?
No, I think Najee did it.
I didn't. The only person I sent the live to was Shay.
You ain't sent live to her just now?
No, I really didn't. Honestly,
Why don't you ask her, Twan?
Pop up at 9 o'clock.
Twan. Why don't
Ask
you
her.
ask her? She's right there. You're talking
No, I'm
about,
grilling Najee because I got to
but
grill.
ask her.
You can ask
No.
me.
Ask
What
her.
is it?
Ask her how did you
He's
find
let-
the live?
He
I'm
grilling me.
nosy.
Let him
Well,
grill
I'm
me,
nosy.
and then I'm gonna ask her.
Nosy. I want to know, but I don't want to be the one to ask. And since you're already being rude, I figure I'll give the task to you. So just ask her for me, if for no one else.
Because
Because I want to know.
So he had
No.
posted that-
Hold on. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to hear him ask.
Oh, Lord. Okay. How did you know about this show? Did Najee tell you?
No. So
how
he
you hear about
posted it on his Instagram, and I actually didn't look at his gram for a while. So I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." And the caption that he put up, I relate to
I posted. Wait,
because
hold
I'm
on.
going.
Time out. Before I just posted the thing that
Let her finish.
I posted the thing that Trinity put on that tag us
Oh,
in.
you
And I
ain't
posted
bringing
on
this in this chaos.
Well,
No,
I went to
no.
your page and I followed you, Trinity,
Who,
and then I found the link to the YouTube and through your page, and then I went on the
Oh,
live.
well, now I gotta change my attitude. See, Twan, I told you it may not have been Najee.
Oh, don't
See?
worry.
So
I
he
got,
never
don't
posted
worry.
the link.
Nice guest coming next week.
So the link got
No,
posted.
there.
I grabbed the link from her.
From
Trinity,
Trinity.
Yeah.
see? I just
See?
posted.
Oh,
I posted the thing, Trinity. You know the thing that you posted in the group with us two? I just posted that on my story. Like, I don't know if Twan
I know
did it.
that Najee, it's okay because listen, only dedicated, committed hosts share, show content instead of, not even acknowledging the post at all. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
busy
did.
like this.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, hey, Twan, you're here. Hey, how are you?
You know what? You ain't shit, Trinity. Because I sit up there when you posted it in the group. I took it from the group and posted it everywhere else.
Why you bring the both stuff?
Huh?
Why you bring the both stuff?
You know what?
Wait, but I just wanted to say, so it was just something that I was like, I saw, what you guys were talking about tonight, and I was like, hey, let me join in, and because I'm relating to a lot of it right now. I'm having the same questions,
right?
And I need answers, and I feel like what better way to do it than like a group of people, you know what I mean? So I'm not getting it within my own experience, you know what I mean? Have understanding.
Look at Najee.
Like people ain't comprehending.
Wait a minute, don't give too much credit.
I have to find comprehension and understanding in different places.
No, I get it. I'm just picking with you. But Najee, I got you, bro. I got you.
Hey, Twan, anybody you send my way, they gonna be like, damn, that makes sense. I never thought of it like that. Damn.
No.
They gonna be like, damn, Twan, he got a point there. I can't, Twan, I can't, And be like, damn, he must have sprinkled something else on you too. y'all must have know each other.
Yeah, but Twan, I would like to address an issue here. I feel I don't feel safe in this space, and even Leah Shay noticed when you threatened to bring people, to come at me. Read the pin comment. It says Twan said he's inviting people next time. So I would like to ask you, Twan, because I'm feeling really nervous right now and unsafe in my space. Can you please elaborate on what did you mean when you said you're gonna be bringing people in next time? And because I heard the undertone, and it was the undertone that had the aggression.
There it is.
And it carried hostility.
Next
I'm trying to be
week-
serious, y'all. Stop sprinkling some good stuff.
Does Najee want to bring his back up?
She's my backup. She
crazy.
came from my
That's
page.
crazy. That's
She came from my
hold,
page.
wait.
But can I?
Najee,
Why are you
you
bringing
know what?
violence?
I'm gonna take it from Najee. I'm gonna put it on Trinity. Since Trinity wanted to bring backup,
There it goes.
I'm bringing back up next week.
And what do you think this backup is going to do against my magically delicious, spiritually redefined self with the sprinkle, Skittles, scum stuff?
Love that.
Huh?
Hold up, did you just get? You just couldn't get all that out just now.
No, I did
No,
stumble,
she
but
got-
that's okay. You got the point.
She got it out. I understood. I heard it all. It all came out.
Hold up. It sounds like you're going against me right now, Najee. Hold up.
No, I was.
No.
I was saying I heard it all.
Hold on.
I was saying.
Hold on, Mr. Red Flag. You were
Hold
feeling
on.
froggy. Come
Wait a
on,
minute.
leap. You were feeling froggy. Leap.
Somebody blow for me. Somebody.
Ain't nobody going nothing.
Red
bro.
flag.
Bro,
Hold
go
on.
on.
What's the red flag?
Red flag. Hold on.
You
There's
know
a red
what?
flag going on around here. Cause y'all got y'all little backups going on around here.
Well, I don't got no red flag, but I do got something.
Green one. Sticky notes.
No. Okay, I'm not corny. All right, that's like mad corny. Why would I have a green flag in my house? Like that's so like obnoxious.
Dang. So if you
But
got
what
a
I
red
do
flag,
got is a green sticky.
hey, that'll work.
You know what, Trinity?
That'll work. Hey, I was just trying to let her know I understood. You said she didn't get it all out, and I'm like, I understood, Trinity. You got it out for me. I understood. That's all it was. It wasn't me, Twan. You were saying she wasn't able to get it all out.
Why you copping a plea? Why you copping a plea, man? Why can't you just let Twan have what he want and be like, what? I don't care.
Look, you just want to beef, don't you? Damn. You on fire. You just want to beef tonight, huh?
You came at me and said, I'm going to take this off of Najee. And you say with aggression, I'm bringing it to Trinity. So now when Trinity's like, oh, you feeling froggy leap? Now you're like, ribbit, nope.
Oh, no. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you, Trinity. Don't worry.
Hey, you got more questions?
Like I said, I'm not scared. You can't.
Okay.
Look. Twan, see, that don't hurt. That don't hurt. See, you can't do nothing. You can't hurt me. Ooh. And guess what? I'm squishing you.
You know what?
Up, you don't exist. Up, you're not here. Up, you don't
can't
exist.
see me.
Hey,
Don't
what's
act
the
like
next
you're mature, Twan. Can back up. Stop playing.
What's the next? Hey, I like the questions though. I like what's the.
All right,
the
so here's
question?
another
I think that was a
question,
good
right?
one.
All right, so here's a good one. You guys ready?
Because Trinity be having questions, yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.
Do leaders have to be providers?
Yes, and of what?
Oh, just
Be provider of what?
I just said
In the
and
relationship?
of what? So, okay, Twan, I don't know what kind of podcast you think you're on, but this is a relationship podcast, right? I don't know if you got the memo or not. So every question is going to always be about relationships.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is you can lead in a lot of different things. So that's why I asked.
This is a relationship podcast. So don't dumb me after you ask me what kind. Oh, hell to the no. Najee.
Huh?
Answer that question for me, please. You
do leaders have to be providers?
Yes. And
I would say they have to be providers of some type of stability or understanding of something. Being able to have the awareness for themselves, though. Be able to provide the information. I have to have the information within myself to be able to provide it. So it's one of those things where provision isn't really just based on finances and whatnot. Provision is based on understanding, being awareness, is being able to hold yourself accountable. I think the different aspects of provision isn't only based on money. I think a lot of times when it comes to relationships nowadays, it's all about provision. As a guy, is based on what he's given to you financially. He has the house, he has the car, he's taking care of all your finances. And it's like, no, provision is more than that. There's way more than that. Provision is being able to understand this. It goes with leadership to me.
Okay, so with that being said, and this is gonna be a two-part question, well, three-part question, right?
You go.
And the next question would be, with that being said, do you think what you just expressed disqualifies modern men as they are today?
100%. 100%. I feel like modern men in today's society aren't actually men. They're just more so emotionally unregulated little boys who've grown into adult bodies, and they're using their insecurities and traumas to almost like govern why they're more of a man than what they actually are. So I think a lot of them feels like they need to lead based on just the fact that they have a penis. And it's like, that's not leadership. That's dictatorship. You're trying to control. You're trying to force a person to be a certain way instead of just accepting them for who they are. But that's a lack of self-acceptance.
Can I give a good example of what I think a leader is?
100%.
Hold on, is we going back to leader or provider?
Well, do leaders have?
Well, actually, you know what? Don't answer that. Don't ask that question. Don't answer that because that's the next question. What does a leader look like? So
we still on.
Do leaders have to be providers? But what Soul was gonna respond on is actually the next question. So kind of like
Fast forward. Wait.
No, Twan, we didn't come up with the questions together. Okay. Okay.
That's all y'all.
It's just flowing, yo. It's really just flowing.
I can't help it. I'm sorry, I can't resist. Twan, do leaders have to be providers? And if so, how? In relationships between two people who love and care about each other. Being a little detailed for you is all. I care. I care that you understand.
Yes, a leader has to be a provider, first of all. Providing for your family, your relationship or whatever. If you don't provide for your family or whatever, you know it's gonna start something, right? If you don't provide for.
Are you talking about financial provision? What do you mean provide in what way?
Provide in financial way, and providing for us in a financial way. Because if you don't, financial is always going to be a problem for us in a relationship. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So for you to be a leader, you're gonna have to provide as well. If you're not providing, if you're not providing food on the table.
Okay, and outside of food, what else would there be as provision? Like, what else would you be providing outside of shelter and food and the needs?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's all that. I mean, all that go according to far as financial, far as providing home, far as transportation, far as clothes on your back and shit like that. All that leads into one.
So, is it your idea that men is supposed to provide all of the needs of the household and the woman, or is he a contributor of her needs?
Oh, first of all, are you married?
You're sharing a home together. No paper. You're sharing a home together.
Just sharing a home.
Huh?
You said just sharing a home. Y'all just sharing a home.
Y'all live together.
Yeah, you live together. That's your woman. You.
No. Not this one.
But you're not mad. But that's not your wife through the state.
Right. It's not your wife through the state. So basically, what I'm saying is, all right. If it's all right, I look at it like this: if you married or whatever, you're supposed to do all that, of them. If you married, but if y'all together, y'all sharing a household or whatever, no, you're not supposed to provide for us for our needs. Y'all supposed to do it. It's supposed to become as one, come as a unit, for us coming together and do it together. Not as you can't just be out here just like, well, I'm the man in the household, or what, I'm gonna do this and do that, and carry it this way and carry it this way and this and that. No, you can't carry it like that because for one, y'all not married. That's one. Two, y'all only girlfriend and boyfriend. So, as far as providing, as far as the household and stuff like that, yeah, you are providing for us for what I need.
Okay.
So your provision is predicated based on the title.
A paper.
I just wanted to say something because I gotta hop off here, but
okay.
I just a good example to me as a leader other than financial would be like, mothers and fathers, teaching their children. That's being a leader, teaching someone not only financially but like emotionally, how to interact with people, how to be a human being. You know what I mean? And we're all that varies because of our perspectives and ideology, but like it's more than just financial. If you want a family and you want, you know, the base of what that means to you, it starts with educating and teaching in the right ways. And
The first female
I'm
I
gonna
heard,
leave like,
y'all know that she's the first female that I heard actually really
The
that.
first female that actually what?
She's the very first female that I ever heard actually really say something like that. Because as
Mhm.
far as financial, you know what I mean? Financial is not like, it's not mainly based on financial. You hear any other female say something, they say, who the hell? As a matter of fact, I was just arguing with somebody. I think it was on live. I was just arguing with somebody and they was trying to say financial plays a big part of the situation. I was like, no, it don't. As far as in your relationship.
I shouldn't know.
And
Actually, you both were right because you both were speaking from the perspective of the relationship that's fitting for you as
right.
the individual speaking. So for her, financial does play a big part, and this is because she doesn't have that sense of security
Mhm.
within her, so she's seeking it externally from men, right? The
Mhm.
security, everything that we desire from other people are all the things that are within us
Yeah, we're
that
not
we
being.
have not yet learned how to conjure up on demand,
Mhm.
or we have not yet matured enough and developed enough to be able to identify it and be aware of it. So there's still a level of self-awareness that needs to be developed. So
100%.
so at the end of the day, you guys both are right.
Right.
You are 100% right because you are in a different consciousness space than that person is,
Right.
especially in her psychological development.
No, I wasn't like second guessing what she's saying. You know what I mean? But no, all I was just saying is she's the first person I heard say that, saying like financial. She what I look at it as how she's looking at it like she's not looking at financial as a major part in her relationship.
And
It
this is the
plays
other
an
lady.
aspect.
Wait, and this is
But
the other
listen.
lady. Hold on, I
Oh,
just
I'm
want
sorry.
clarification. It's okay. And this is the other lady you said you said the other lady, not so, but the
No,
other
he's talking about
lady
Saul
is
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
so
talking about
so
me.
wait, so who is
first.
the lady that you were referring to that you said you had the conversation with the other day, right,
Oh,
Twan?
yeah. When the conversation I had with somebody, matter of fact, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, because they was basically saying something about like financial. Yeah, I mean, plays a big part in this. They make like that's the main ordeal. You know what I'm
Understand.
saying?
Right. Okay.
And they we was talking about that and far as like sex wise in the relationship or whatever, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
was basically telling them, I was like, well, sex shouldn't play a major part in your relationship, because if you love someone, you know what I mean, and you say you love that person unconditionally, you ain't worried. It ain't your relationship shouldn't be based off of sex.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm coming from? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It should be based off of one of both of y'all, how y'all look at one another, how y'all go about far as y'all relationship, whatever, but not based off of no. Me personally, I don't think it should be all about sex. That's me personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think most of us on here would agree. But not to cut you off, I just want to let Soul have the floor because she's about to leave,
Oh yeah.
and we're gonna be up here for a while.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just, financial does play a part, but I I think that it's not the main thing that sustains a relationship. You know what I mean? If we're talking along the lines of leadership, of course, yes, financial, but ultimately it's your mindset. Ultimately is the version of life that you see for yourself and the people that you're around.
Mhm.
So you know, in what aspect are you, in what part are you playing within that situation that, you know, is beneficial for both parties? Like, it's really
100%.
how you see it. It's really how you view it, honestly. And everybody has their own perception of things. So it's really, I feel like there's such a lack of just understanding
Mm-hmm.
that
Totally
we're
understand.
we're human beings. Like, forget the gender, forget the, you know, the race, or forget all of that. Look at it as we're human beings. You know, what is the mission, and what is our goal? So if that entails financial, if that's something that is a major part of your life, okay, then that's what you're driven towards. That's what you're focused on in this lifetime. But if it's deeper than that, if it's emotional, if it's you know, spiritual, your soul within
Mm-hmm.
yourself, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, then in what ways am I playing my part in order to gain that?
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to look for something. We're all gaining something. We're trying to gain something because we feel like we lack something, right?
There you go.
So we're looking for something, and we're
Mhm.
looking for it within not only ourselves, but you're a reflection of me, right?
Mhm.
How can you not see that? How can you not see yourself within me and have grace, have understanding, have peace in that? And I feel like that's what's lacking here, and not only with men, but society. This modern day is like so lacking that understanding. And let's start having those conversations, because financial, at the end of the day, what do you view financial? Are you happy within your life? You know what I mean? Forget the clothes and forget the money and the, you know, materialism, but like, you got food, water, and clothes on your back. You know, that's abundance. That's
Mhm.
part of financial.
Mhm.
But like, what more are you looking for in a relationship? And
Think
that's where
that.
you need to, you know what I mean? So if you're looking for women in the wrong places, of course they're gonna ask you for money, because you're not looking in the right places within yourself.
100%.
I
So
like that you're not looking in the right places within yourself.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of those things where a lot, and I think especially today's day and age, we don't understand the dynamic of how things was back in the day, like traditionally. So
Mm-hmm.
finances was a
Oh,
major.
oh, whoa. Wait a minute, Najee. I don't mean to cut you off.
You good?
What happened, Twan?
No, cause y'all just try to slide that past me just a minute. I ain't hear what she
What you
said
talking about, Willis?
about the money part.
No, she was saying it.
Oh
No,
no!
it
Wait! Hold on.
I heard what she said.
Let
She
Twan.
said you looking in all the wrong places. That's the part that caught me when she said that part. First of all,
no,
I mean, it goes for women too. You know, we
Twan's
looking
gonna
for stuff.
co-sign with that. Cause Twan said, if you looking for money here, you looking in the wrong place.
even though she said you got to be looking within yourself.
Twan didn't hear none of that.
He like, y'all trying to slip that one past me. She said you need to be looking within yourself instead of looking for somebody else. But I heard money. That's all I heard was money. I don't care.
and looking in all the wrong places.
hey, I heard that part. I was like, hold up, what she say?
That's funny. It's one of those things where I think people just date the dating experiences. People don't actually know how to connect. So it's like, well, my mom said you're supposed to date like this, and my brother said you're supposed. And everybody's trying to date according to somebody else, and now they're coming to with connecting. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be this way. As your man, you need to. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna do all. It's like, no, be you, be yourself. Too many people are wanting another person to be the version of themselves that they're not being for themselves, and then they make that other person wrong for being the way that they are. It's like, no, if you only care about finances, usually the people who care so much about finances are the people who's broke, who don't have the money. So the story is, I'm only this way because I don't have financial resources. But the reality of it is, you were already that way prior to not having financial resources. You just tried to make it about the resources to justify why you're not being present to you. So it's one of those things where now people aren't looking to connect and get into relationships as a way to accept the person. They're doing it as a way to control and restrict the person from being who they don't want that person to be, according to their insecurities, according to their traumas. Oh, my ex did this to me, so now that's a red flag, because if you show me that same, I must cut you off. Not making fun of red flags. It's just people are not coming and connecting.
I'm gonna treat you this way because because I'm not safe within whatever dynamics this situation is causing me to feel.
Yep, 100%.
Some people
now you feel some type of way because I'm asking you as a woman for money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in reality is, if you was good, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yes. Or if you were okay saying no, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that too. I mean, your comfortability, but you know, I just was trying to put it basic, but yeah.
If you're not comfortable with how you
however
feel,
comfortable you are, and are you secure in being like, you know what, no, or yes, you know what I mean, or you know what, you don't got it, let's figure out how you gonna get it. You know what I mean? It's awareness of like, okay, then now it goes into leadership, because okay, you don't have it, now I got the knowledge to help you out, and I'm providing that, and that's what a leader does, is provide those qualities and those things that another person doesn't have.
Who you referring to about the person that don't have it? Is it her or him?
Well, it could be her. It could be her. Okay, if she's asking for money, she don't have a way to figure out how to get it. Okay, well, you're a man, right? I'm not saying you're a man, but like you as a man think, okay, well, I have resources within myself. I know how to make money. I know what it is to have it, because you know I got it like that, right? So instead of me giving it to you out of my pocket, let me show you. It's like,
oh, I see what you're saying.
It's kind of like you know, I think in the Bible where it says
teach the person how to fish.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's like when you teach someone to fish, they won't ever go hungry again.
You'll feed them for a lifetime.
And that's where men hold on. That's where men have that control. They don't want to teach a woman how to fish, because that way she's sustaining herself. And then they feel like, hold up, here the breadcrumbs. Here it is.
No, I'm talking about they'll run away. They
feel like, if I give away this power, I'm not secure within myself. But you should have already been secure within yourself from the beginning to even be able to give that knowledge to somebody else.
But what about the healthy ones? You know, the ones that are not insecure, the ones that are willing to teach the women how to fish. But let's say the woman don't want to learn how to fish because she just wants the meal to be prepared and handed to her.
You can lead the fish to the water.
Then it depends on if that's what. She's not the one that you're looking for, then, because obviously it's not aligning for you. You have the mindset where I ain't giving this girl not $1. I'm not doing none of this for her. This is the top. You know, this is the red flag version. I'm not doing nothing for her, and I ain't gonna teach her how to do it. But then it's the someone who is secure with themselves and is you know, a healed version of themselves, is like, you know what? Maybe it's not maybe even though I have these resources, you're not ready to learn.
You know what? I like the way you answer that. So I'm gonna ask you this. So how would you guide another woman, how to identify that healthy man that it is willing to teach her how to fish? What are the identifying markers?
I would
don't be looking at what I drive.
God damn,
what I was
you.
Shit.
And you know what? Actually, that's a really good question, because I probably have never even asked myself this question.
And it's crazy, because I like to ask that question, and what you said is usually the response.
I would say, you know, maybe I haven't found anyone that's really on that level yet.
So then how would you be able to identify him if you don't know what he looks like?
Right, and that's the thing. It's like, okay, so maybe if my mindset is this, what are the qualities within this situation that I should look for in somebody else? So if I'm looking for someone to help teach me to learn how to fish, well, hey, maybe I need to look for a fisherman. He already got the knowledge. And
there you go. So
how to do it. You know what I mean? I'm looking for the person that knows what they're talking about, knows what I want. You get what I'm saying? That's what women want. That's how you please a woman.
No.
Hold on now, you I ain't gonna lie, you
Not.
yeah.
Oh, I
Hold
went
on.
off.
Time
I'll
out.
let
And
Trinity.
yeah, I'm gonna have to tap
Oh,
in.
time out. I was ready, you know what I mean, for a second team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, we all are.
See, I don't have all the knowledge.
I wanted to hear out.
Here we go.
I wanted to hear out what she was saying, but I was great about the skirt. For her for a second, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we all three was like, hold on.
Well, yeah, I had to like, oh, hold on now.
No, so here's the thing, right? Men are not supposed to know what a woman wants. Because most time women are not able to articulate their desires. So if a man doesn't know a woman's desires, how is he supposed to know what she wants? Right? If she desires diamonds, how would he know to buy her a diamond bracelet if he doesn't know she desires diamonds? Because he can buy her. Twan, this conversation not for you. Don't make me mute you.
I know
Hold on, just let me
Hey, you said buy you diamonds. You said buy you diamonds and he earn money.
Man, if I would have
Ching,
said a burger, it would have been the same response. If I would have said a Twinkie, it would have, the fact that he had to buy and it's money and it's a woman, he has problems and beef.
If we ain't
He
been
chooses
together,
violence.
if we ain't been together for like a year, 2 years, or
You've
so,
been together.
Oh,
This person. Okay, see, this is the thing right here.
you hurt my heart
right?
when you said diamond.
Honey. Listen, get
Hey,
therapy,
divorce
get
is
a
still-
helmet,
divorce is
and
still doo-doo.
buckle up for the yellow school bus ride, okay, with the padded walls. But don't make your issue the reason why I need therapy. Okay, I'm already gathering up thousands of hours as it is. All right, just be easy on me.
Hurt my heart when you said diamond shit.
All right, but
I-
because I was referring to her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was speaking to her. If I would have said you, it would have been a whole different scenario.
You
I
said
probably would have said books or something.
diamond.
I don't know.
Shit.
You know.
Diamond, all I know red flag and stuff popping up.
Let it go, bro. Let it go.
So when you ask
So-
me that question
Mhm.
about, you know, how would you identify someone, you know, that has those qualities? And I said, hey, well, if this is what I'm looking for, right? If I made up my mind and this is what I want, and this is what I come upon, you know, I stumble upon this fisherman, right? And he provides to me the tools. It's up to me to take in that knowledge and apply it, because you can give someone all the knowledge that they seek, but if there's no understanding and there's no action behind it, then it's useless.
I agree. However, I find that oftentimes in terms of speaking about relationships, most women don't even know how to get or attract or recognize the man that they're speaking about. So this man is really a fan. This whole relationship, it becomes a fantasy. And then what tends to happen is because it's so abstract, right? The mind goes on forever. So these thinking thoughts goes on forever. And then you'll find yourself at 61 years old with the same thinking thought alone without that man to connect to have to been crystallized into a manifested demonstration, because thoughts become things, right? So granted, you may know what you want, but we need as women to be able to learn how to identify what it looks like, because that person could be standing right in front of your face and you're overlooking him.
100%.
And I tell women,
Yeah.
most women's husbands are in their friend zone.
Right.
Because the person you're supposed to marry should be your friend. That
Right.
one that you do give grace to, the one that you do show mercy to, the one that you do accept as they are and how they come. You know, like your homegirl, Susan, who's loud, belligerent, but you like, yo, don't even worry about her. You know what I'm saying? That's just Sue. That's just Sue. Don't take her personal. You know what I'm saying? Don't take her to heart. You'll learn to love her. You'll grow to like her type thing. You learn to make excuses for your friends and justify their behaviors, and you don't disrespect them. You honor them even outside of their presence. You're speaking up for them. So this is why most women marry the wrong men, because they're seeking men from a space of hurt, fear, lack, and need. And let me tell you something, men are not here for that. That's what therapists are for, not me. Don't come to me. Okay?
Come to me.
You go to Najee. I had to go to Najee. Okay? So go to Najee. Don't go to Twan for a damn thing but entertainment.
Or money.
And
More money.
music.
Go to Twan for money.
No, you better not.
Najee, I'm about to
That
take
get
your
your
phone
one
away from you and
way
put you in
ticket outta here.
timeout. You
Ain't
don't know how
that
to act.
about money? That's a one way
That was
ticket
a-
out of here. Shit. I wish
It was too easy. It's too easy. Trinity, you know, it's just so
Listen,
easy.
I know there are times you just can't let certain things go. You gotta bite. You know, that's why I pick on him. I mean, I rock with him.
All right, let me
But
ask you this. Let me ask y'all this on some real shit.
Mhm.
How long do y'all think it's supposed to take for a female to ask for money?
Bro,
I'm
they
sorry.
can
How
ask me.
long should it take before a female asks a man for money? Is your question?
Huh? Say again, I'm sorry.
Your question how long should it take? How long is it acceptable before a woman asks a man for money? Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I understood the question. Najee, what was your response going to be?
I don't think there's a time limit. It depends on the conversation and the context of the conversation. If a woman asks me for money, she can ask me for money the moment we start talking. But I'm gonna just say no. It's not
Yo.
one of those things.
Look at Twan's face.
I see it.
Yo, he looks so into. Let me cam my behind down.
Like, how long should it take? It just depends. Like, bro, you can ask for money. That don't mean I'm gonna give it to you. Like, that's my thing. Is like, you can ask. How long should it take for a woman to ask for a kiss? I don't know. It just depends on the conversation and the flow. So if we're flowing and whatnot, and I'm telling you, if we're flowing, and I'm like, yeah, I like to help people, and I don't mind sharing money. I don't mind giving. It ain't triggering if you got it. And they be like, well, can I have $1? Can I have $20? Then in the context of the conversation, that's a fair time to ask. So it just depends on the context of the conversation and what's being.
So here's the context of the conversation. Yo, okay, ring. I'm calling you. Can you answer your phone? Don't put me in the voicemail.
Hello?
Hey, Naj, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing? How you living?
You know, I mean, life is life. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Drive back.
Goes. When they hit you with that one, life is life. You know, I'm living, or I'm having a hard time. You know, shit went that last week. And the next thing you know, can I hold $100? Hell no.
Najee, Twan did the whole skit for both.
He already know. That's what I'm saying. Twan know firsthand. He know all of it. He already ready for it.
All right, saying right. You start messing with a woman. Y'all vibing. Y'all having a good conversation or whatever. And then next thing you know, you say some shit like how Najee just said. Yeah, I don't mind helping people. Cause I don't mind helping people either. But it's a time limit on that shit. To me, it's a time limit. Cause if you come straight out the door, oh no, you wrong as hell. you wrong than a mother, but you come straight out the door asking a nigga for money. I think that's red flag material. I think your ass
He's a red flag material.
Yeah, I think your ass be by yourself. If you start coming out, because this number one thing, a lot of females look at what you driving and what you have.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they see what you have, see if you driving, it's like you can't even drive a nice car, this motherfucker. As soon as you can't even be broke driving a nice car or something.
Why do men buy nice cars? Because they know it attracts women. Stop the cap.
No. Well, I'm gonna say me, because I don't know what the next motherfucker do. I'm gonna say me. I know me when I buy my cars. Yeah, I mean, I like to have nice shit. I don't want to be riding around in no dune buggy. You know what I mean? Spitting out. I don't want to be riding around like that.
I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, why are you hating on my vehicle though?
Right. You hating on my little dune buggy over here.
My little dune
Why you hating on my little dune buggy? Like, what's wrong with it?
I told you about that social media etiquette. I told you just can't say stuff.
You're not gonna catch a grown ass man like myself in no fucking dune buggy.
But if it gets you to point A to B,
point A to point B, I'm gonna be in a dune. I realized learning by having a car note.
I'm too goddamn big to be
Give
getting
me a
out
dune buggy.
I'm
That's
blessed to own my little dune buggy. Okay.
Give me a dune buggy. I'll take a dune buggy.
Twan on a dune in a dune buggy brings me to mind of baby Huey on a tricycle.
There you go. I'm not getting in it. No. I'm not getting in no dirty buggy.
Oh my
I
god.
like shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I buy nice cars. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to have a nice car. So I got it now. I'm able to do it now. I did it. But it don't mean because you see me with a nice ass car for you to start putting your little greasy ass palms out asking a nigga for some. No, hell no. You know what I mean? We ain't even 30 days into the relationship and you starting to ask me for money. Hell no. Mm-mm.
Well, I remember I used to talk to this girl, and this the first day I ever started talking to her, and she wasn't feeling too well. And I was like, yo, I go to the store and buy you some medicine to help you feel better. Like,
you offered it, right?
Yeah, I offered it to her.
Okay, that's a totally different thing. Now,
So it's different when you offer versus them asking. Okay, I just wanted.
Yeah, for Twan, it's those chicks. You know, like those
better.
dudes that go into those chicks DM and be like, "Yo, what up, sexy?" And she's
Here's
like,
Twan.
"My cash app is."
Or they hit you
So
like
it's a green flag for you. I'm sorry, it's a green flag for a woman to give you the space to offer.
You said
is that a green flag?
Yeah, is it a green flag for you?
Oh,
for a woman to allow you the space.
Oh, you said
for you to offer something to her without her having to ask, and that goes with awareness of the situation. So if you know she's sick, and you care about her, of course, hey, you want me to bring you some soup or
Oh no, wait a minute, hold up.
I didn't even talk about money.
This nigga said soup with vegetables and meat.
You talking about spending more than $1? Oh no,
the soup is too far.
I was going to something now.
He was good with the medicine, but he ain't gonna feed you. He gonna get you rolled up so you can go fish.
I forgot.
So you can go feed your damn self.
Listen, offering. If you give me the chance to offer, cool, fine and dandy. Let me offer it. Now that's because I offered it. You know what I mean? To do this or give you this and this and that.
Why? Why did you offer it?
Huh?
Why would you offer
it? Let's say first of all, I ain't offering you no goddamn money. You can
No.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna come with me. You try and go out or something, you try and go out to eat or something, you know what I'm saying? Or you try and go out to the movies or something, let me take you out and have a nice time or whatever. But if we haven't even went out on a goddamn date, and I just met you Friday, and the day is Wednesday, and you asked me for a couple of hours because you want to get your cigarettes or you want to get some, hell no.
No, I know. I've been picking on Twan all night on this perspective because it's fun, right? That's like most importantly, and he can take it. He likes it. It's cool. But I do agree with what he's saying. He doesn't want to seem or come across as a Vic or some simp or somebody who is so desperate for a woman that he's willing to lead with his money. Because he understands his worth as a person, like I am worthy of getting to know as an individual. Mm-hmm. So while he understands that women are consumers and men are producers, he's not going to allow himself to put himself into a position to where he's taken advantage of by opportunists, by women who have no best interest of him in her heart or mind, right? And he's just not going to set himself up to fail.
Thank you.
You're welcome, but I'm still gonna go back and pick with.
Oh yeah, we are.
As if I never said this.
No, because
it's true.
Because you know what? Because on two, what Trinity said is perfect, exactly true. Because if you set yourself up like that, you're going for failure. You're gonna go down. That's just plain and simple. I don't care. I mean, you can tell them no 100 million fucking times. How many times you can tell? I can tell a person no too. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, like I say, if I just give me the chance to be like, let me take you out, or let me do this and this. Let me give me the chance to don't just come out. You know what I mean? The next, I just met you this week. The next following week, you ask for this and you ask for that. God damn.
It's
No.
like it's like women. Those types of women that we're speaking about do not understand the weight of a man wooing a woman.
Mhm.
You know, men, believe it or not, are still men
Yeah.
in nature, okay, in form,
In
despite what
real life, not
you
on
know what I
social.
mean. Exactly, right? So men wants to be that one to initiate, initiate contact, initiate service, you know, initiate. Men are initiators, right? So they want to initiate the moments to woo a woman over. If she's sick, you know, he wants to be the one to say, hey, let me help you get better. If a woman is destitute, you know, first he wants to understand that, okay, she for the most part takes care of herself. So she just must be going through a rough patch. Men don't mind helping a woman out. He just doesn't desire, care for, or will ever volunteer. It, a man like Twan and other men that I know, like Twan, are never going to sign up to have a woman who is lazy, who is, you know, not ambitious, who just simply goes off her looks to get what she wants. So that surface type woman, because he's an in-depth man. He's a man of depth. So he wants something more than just what she comes with on the outside. Like, you have to first appreciate him, respect him, acknowledge him, learn him, come to know him. And in that time, he will see you and will then share his resources, his kindness, his thoughtfulness, and tenderness.
Thank you. 'Cause that's
You,
where
There you go.
you're welcome.
I met with it. Beyond.
Hey, Twan, we get it. I trust me. I get where you're coming from too. I just like to give you a hard time. It's funny.
Yeah, it's just so much fun to see him get riled up, right?
I know y'all be just bullshitting around, but I'm dead when it comes down to shit like that, yo. I'm really serious about that shit because that's number one of my pet peeves I hate about when meeting a
Oh, his
woman.
phone died. Oh,
No, I mean that's number one of my pet peeves that I
okay.
hate about for as with a woman. She feels dope because she see what you drive or she see this and see that you got the income or whatever, or she feels though she could ask. No, I'm not. No, cause I didn't work this hard to get this far. Get you know what I mean? Do this. You know what I mean? To start giving my shit away. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to know who you is first. Get to know who I am. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. What about this? Because I know women like to equate these two. So, what if you meet a woman
Mhm.
and y'all have sex within the first day or the second day, and then after y'all have sex, she asks you for money? Is that
Oh,
still a red flag, or that's still a no go? Or
once you had sex with me the first night, that was a flag right there.
I'm about to say, man, she already done messed up with Twan because again, Twan is not a surface type of individual.
She
He's not
fucked up.
about the flesh. So
okay,
she's
well, okay. How
easy.
about what if it's been a week and y'all had sex after a week and then she asks you for money? My thing, because I know women like to be like, well, if he can have sex with me, then I can ask for money. It's like they like to correlate the two together. So I was just curious to hear your take on if the sex, whether the time limit you have sex makes it okay for her to ask for money because y'all had sex already, versus not having sex and then her asking for money. Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it make a lot of difference because one, I'm not. First of all, if I like you like that and I'm trying to know you, you know what I mean. I'm not in the rush to fuck you right away. Excuse
Hey, Troy, you really a gentleman, boy. I like. Hey,
like
no.
that, but I'm really dead serious about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the rush to hit. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, I can hit any female within the first night if I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about me first sure enough trying to know who you, if I really fucks with you like that and I really want to know you, yeah, I want to know who you are. I want to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying because if I fuck you the first night, I'm not calling you. That's dead.
Dang, for real, y'all like that?
Yeah, that's dead. I'm not calling you no more. You know what I mean? That's a dead issue. Because if I can hit you the first night, I'm sure any other nigga you probably would have met that night at the club would have hit too.
See, that's where I think that's where it's kind of different for me, because
hell no, I can't do that. I'm not. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I hit you first, I'm not even gonna take you serious. I ain't gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying. You was trying to the ass that night. Thing off. That's how I'm looking at it.
So let me ask you a question, and I'm glad. And well, Najee, yeah, I already know. We already know your answer. All right.
Wait, what's my answer? Hold on now. What's my answer?
When you know, because you already answered it. But watch, listen to the question, then you can be like, okay, I get it, right? So, Twan.
Yes.
What is the time period you have for a woman to not be sexually intimate with you before you take her serious?
We can wait 30 days. We can wait it out 30 days. It won't matter.
No, it's not that it doesn't matter, because a day matters. The first week matters. When is it?
It do matter. Don't get me wrong. It do matter, but I didn't waited 90 days with a female.
She read the Steve Harvey book.
A female did a 90-day thing with me, and I really had fucked with her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Did it make a difference?
No, but my thing is, again, it's not what are you willing, how long are you willing to wait? That wasn't my question. My question is, in order for you to take a woman seriously, how long does she have to withhold sexual sex from you?
You say how long I'm willing to wait?
No.
Your comfortability, like what's your time?
How long? Because if she gives it up in a day, boom, red flag. She gives it up in a week, boom, you can't take it seriously. So how long of a period must go by before you're able to take a woman seriously in order for her to have sex with you, and after sex you take her seriously?
I'll put it to you like this. I want a woman to give me a challenge.
How long is that? Like a week, 2 weeks?
No, 1 week is out the question.
Let's just say a woman on her little 90-day thing. I'm gonna say 90 days.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
the 90-day rule. Okay.
So what was gonna be my answer, Trinity?
Well, I don't think there should ever be a time limit on how long a woman withholds sex from me to be in a relationship with me, because if there's a connection, then why hold out? Because that's just playing the game from an emotional space of pain and hurt. And when you go into that with emotional pains and hurt, you're only withholding because you are afraid somewhere. Oh, scared. Sorry. You are scared of how you're going to be perceived by the individual. So you deny yourself what you really, truly want to find as a pleasure. Come on, man. I know you.
There wouldn't be no time. You already right. Hey, a green flag is a day. If you like, my thing is like, hey, you only did it because it's me. Oh, what up, Will? But a green flag would have been that's a green flag for me, bro. If I'd have told you on average how often it is,
I'm sorry, Najee. Hey, Will, welcome. Join the live.
Join the live.
The question is on leadership. We answered really just one. It took us 2 hours to answer one question, and this is our second. What does a leader look like? Well, okay. What does a leader look like? And ironically, no one has actually answered that. We discovered what fisherman looks like, but we haven't really tapped in on leadership. But the question that we had for Twan was that for him, what was the waiting period for him to take a woman seriously before she's intimate with him? And he said the 90-day rule. And then it was Najee's turn to answer the question, which he said on the first day is a green flag.
Yeah, that's a green flag. If she let me smack on the first day, we good. Cause I know it. For me, it's a. If she don't let me smack, we still good. It's one of those things where I understand women be horny just like I be horny. So it's not one of those things where it become a.
let's get real, Najee. Let's get real now.
Bro, Twan, if I told you on average,
I'm sorry.
how quick
Can either Najee or Twan pin the link? I thought I pinned the link in the comment section.
it is in there.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look. Yeah. All right. Is
You
it
would have
blue? Is
to-
it
it's-
clickable?
I don't know if it's clickable. I can send it. Well, I'm gonna send it to you on your page.
The one that I sent to you guys in the group.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you.
I've had them problems getting it, but you got to put your name on it or some shit.
Nah, you just gotta just log in. I'm sending it to your picking and choosing now. Will.
I had to put my name in it.
Yeah, you pick your name. But it's one of those things where for me is understanding the sex is just it's a form of pleasure. I think people try to make it more than what it is because again, we grew up in an era in which it was almost like a survival thing. So women need to withhold their sexual experiences as a
Look, girl.
There he is.
Najee, let me.
Huh?
How can you say it's a green flag for you, right? With that, right? If that person let you smash on the first night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Twan.
How do I
Will,
mute this?
welcome. I was about to ask, can you mute it? If you don't know how, I can mute you.
What's up, Will?
Want me to mute you?
I usually go on my computer. I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah,
Stop
Alright.
mic, cam, enter.
I'm
sorry, y'all.
I got you.
All right.
So it's what was you saying now?
All right. You said a green flag it's a green flag for you if she let you smash on the first night. It's cool. And it's a green flag if she don't let you smash on the first night, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, then my question is to you: how can you take if you smash on the first night? How can you take her serious?
Because her sexual desire and us having sex doesn't mean I'm gonna take her less serious because I had sex. She's still a woman. So the aspect of who I'm taking serious is who she is. It has nothing to do with what we do. So it's like I can't take you serious now because we had sex. And it's like, take her serious in what aspect? Just because she has sex with you, that don't mean she don't have sex with everybody like that. It's not a one size fits all. If
she wouldn't have met you that night, if she would have met somebody else, she would have had sex with.
I don't know that, so I'm not gonna create the story as if I do know that. I know she met me that night and she ended up having sex with me, so that's all that I know is me. I don't know who she gonna deal with afterwards. What she woulda, coulda, shoulda, that don't exist in my world because it's not the reality. I like to stay in a reality. The reality of it was me she had sex with that night, so I don't care if whoever she could have potentially had sex.
It could be another nigga that came along. His game is probably more strong than mine. And probably hit
the thing is, I don't run game. I just am me. I'm just being me. You either get on with it or...
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, and I only say it's a green flag for me because I don't believe in looking for red flags. The only red flag ever for me is if a person's about to try to hurt me or try to kill me. That's it. That's the only red flag I see.
All that flag for me. Fuck all that. All that shit.
I'm telling you, all I gotta do is really smoke because like
all that shit. Fuck that.
Will trying to say something. Trinity.
I got him.
No, I like smoking. You know what I'm saying? I like
all right. Hey, Will, welcome.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
The topic is not anything about Twan's red flags and Najee's green flags.
Well, Najee, listen, I can't have these conversations with my man Najee because Najee, he be in left field with these conversations.
Twan is happy right now.
here.
Look at Twan. Twan is happy. He got a comrade.
It's crazy. Twan, Najee be so far left field, bro. I'll be like,
but he'd be like this, but he'd be like, damn, that makes sense though. I ain't never like, damn, he got a great point there. He do got
some of Najee stuff makes sense.
100% everything I say.
Well, I don't know about that. But I'll tell you this.
It's one of those when a person can't comprehend it, then you got to break it down to their comprehension. So it's one of those things I can't fully comprehend it. So
you're right. A lot of people can't comprehend you, and it's not necessarily you. Most times it's them. But I can comprehend you, and I'll be like, okay, Najee, when you on point, bro, I'm gonna always tell you on point. Sometimes it's a little bit over my head. I'm like, Najee, I don't know. I ain't saying you wrong, but I don't know what the hell you talking about. But here's what I was gonna say about the leadership thing. Leadership is tricky because you're not really a leader until you can tell someone no and they not lose respect for you. That's when your leadership, if we want to use this word, manifests and become real. It's because when you look at a person and you say they want something from you that you have the ability to provide either financially or physically, and they think they deserve it, and you tell them no. Mind you, it probably won't even affect you if you did it. And so they're thinking, how could you tell me no to something you could afford or you could physically do? I'm deserving of it. I'm asking for it, and you're still going to deny me. Even so, are you still choosing to follow me? Am I still the leader? Because if you're not the leader in that regard, then you really ain't the leader. You're just occupying the leader's position until they don't want you to occupy it anymore. That's it. That's all I want to say on it.
Now, Najee, did that go according to what I said earlier? Najee, I don't hear you.
Najee said, "Man, Will on this panel, man. You know I'm about to fade to black. My dog Will up here.
No, I'm the Will. The only person in the world that's Will's kryptonite is me. But it's cool. He's still my dog. But I'm the only. Will be whooping everybody. But there's one person he can't. That's why he's like, Najee be saying, I don't know, I can't fully. He know he try to go there. I'll break it down this way, that way, this way, over here, and that way, and it's gonna make sense.
That's everybody. That's everybody's response. Oh, hey, I ain't like everybody else. You know, I can handle you. I'm like, okay. But look, I can turn my camera off.
Huh?
But I don't know. I don't know how to turn my microphone off.
It should be
my
microphone at the bottom. You can hit
it's not. I'm gonna try this button real quick. Hopefully it don't kick me out. Hold on.
Well, that one kicked you out. But yeah, what was you saying now? You said that was goes along. It's being able to say
Will.
That's what I was telling you though. I just say no. That's what I was saying in the beginning. I would say no. You're like, yeah, I don't say it's a green flag, it's a red. No, I'll tell you no. Like if I don't have it, I can't spend it.
All right. I understand you saying you would just say no, but if she start in the first beginning and you saying no, how about kill that cat all around? Nut it in the bud right then and there, and be like, you worry about your business. No,
see. So the thing is, what I learned is people are accustomed to certain experiences. So if the dude she was talking to prior to that is accustomed to giving her money, and she feels like, okay, let me ask him for money because my ex, he used to always give me money, and she comes to me with that same energy, I'm gonna let her know like I'm not him. So that's it. It's not one of those, I'm gonna nip it in the bud because you shouldn't have asked because I got some trauma with money. And no, it's me understanding you're accustomed to a certain way or a certain person, so you feel like you need to ask me because you're accustomed to something, but I'm not that person. So therefore you coming to me asking, looking for money, I'm not going to give it to you unless I want to give it to you. It's not one of those things where just because you ask, I have to give it to you, and because you ask, it's the green flag. No, I'm all for wanting you to ask, but just because you ask, that don't mean you get it. Just like little kids, they be like, I want this toy. Yeah, you want this toy, but I don't mean you're going to get it because you want it.
Whoa, wait a minute. We ain't kids.
Most adults are emotionally unregulated kids. Yes, they children.
No. Wait a minute. And in that terminology, you might can say that. But we are all grown as adults. You better not start that bullshit talking about asking for some fucking money in the first. No, sir. You know what I mean? If you want to start that shit in the first beginning, you need to find the right nigga that you need to be asking that shit from. Because
that's all I'm
nigga to be asking that shit from. So you might as well worry about your business. Because I'm not going to be sitting up there telling you no 1,000 goddamn times, saying it over and over when no should be no.
Wait, you going for 1,000? How do you get from 1,000? She asked the one time, and it goes from she asked one time. So now that means she's gonna ask me 1,000 more times because she asked me.
Twan is traumatized because Twan would understand that you guys are saying the same thing. No, hold on. He's saying you guys are literally saying the same thing. Twan.
Let me get this out first. It's not traumatized. It just don't mean. It don't mean that because a person is went through this, went through that. No, it's all because when you start that shit, let's nip that in the bud right then and there. You know what I mean? Ain't no
I
Why?
think I think I get what he's saying. Hold on, and correct me if where I'm incorrect, Twan. Right?
go ahead.
So for you, is it a thing where for Najee, it's she asks, and if he wants to, he'll say yes, and if he doesn't, he'll say no, and he'll stick with her. And then another time it's gonna come, and it's gonna be the same process of a repeated situation, right? If he
Right.
feels like it, and if he doesn't feel like it, will determine if she gets it or not. For you, on the other hand, the fact that she even asked that time so soon. You're nipping it in the bud. So there's no need for another time to where you might feel like it because chances are you won't because she done already messed it up, with you, so to speak, asking that first time. So no need to string this poor woman along, knowing that there's gonna be another time, and then she'll get her feelings hurt, and then it's gonna be chaos and disruption. So
There,
just cut the snake
there you go.
off by the head, where homeboy is like, I'll pick the snake up. Depending if I got gloves, if I got protective wear, or if I'm vibrating high that day because I'm not because I'm emotionally regulated and I'm one with nature and with all that surrounds me. So I may be, you're like, yeah, you know what? To hell with you and that snake. I'm not touching that snake at all. And that's the only way I know how not to get bit. Yeah?
You don't know.
Yeah,
Shut the mouth. Shut it
and,
right.
and,
It's a
and I just stay in the present moment. I don't be like, oh, that means because I said no today, that means she gonna ask me a week from. I don't know. I'm not gonna predict.
Man,
Doesn't that
listen,
have to do with like
logic,
feeling
logic,
unsafe?
logic.
You
For
feel
Huh?
that,
unsafe?
What you say, baby girl?
Go ahead, so.
I'm so I'm just saying, isn't that basically you feeling unsafe within yourself, to the point where we put up these boundaries, right? Because it's a boundary at the end of the day. It's a giant boundary. So automatically, somebody does something one time, and then you expect them to do it over and over and over again. When I feel like that's where we hurt ourselves, because when we expect so much of somebody else that we're not expecting of ourselves, and they're not meeting those expectations, it's automatic failure in that other person's eyes that is expecting something.
Yeah, because you're not expecting her to ask for money, and the fact she asks for money goes against what you're
Oh
expecting.
Yeah,
yeah,
I see what you guys are
yeah.
saying. For me, I'm with Twan, right? I've always been on Twan's side, believe it or not, right? In his stance, because why do you feel comfortable? It's like, why do you feel comfortable to feel entitled to what I have, only knowing me for a short period of
I
time?
normally what I do is
Like my thing is, what would you have done if you and I had never met last week? Whatever that is, do it. Whatever
Yeah.
it is, get through it. Because my thing is this, right? I know the minds of people, and I can pretty much tell from early on people's intentions in terms of whether it's of good or of malice, so to speak. I'm not an idiot, right? I don't need to be emotionally unregulated to be able to identify people who don't mean me any good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I am very emotionally regulated. I mean, you can vouch for that, Najee. Twan, you may have a different story, but it's okay. You're not emotionally regulated, so it don't matter what you think. See Najee, he'll fix you right up. I was a mess before. He helped me, so I'm not only a
Appreciate
client, I'm a friend.
it. But
I mean, me personally, I just look at that shit there, like how Trinity said, if you just met me in a short period of time, there's no need. Money should be coming out your mouth at all. You should be, if you fucks with me like that, you like me like that, you should be trying to get to know me instead of trying to get in my pocket. Plain
and
I
and
think
not only that, but as a woman, I would, and this is just me as a woman thinking my thinking thoughts, right? I'm always thinking that the man is watching. He's watching to see how I solve problems, conflict resolution type things. right? He's seeing how I handle situations because there's going to be a point in time when he's going to entrust in me with his personal important matters. You understand? So if I cannot even sustain myself all of a sudden after a week of meeting him, right? How can I believe that he can trust me with more important things, such as his personal financial affairs? I can't. And I don't have to be emotionally anything. It's just simple logic. He's watching me.
Yeah, because when you do stuff like that, a man do be watch. Men do watch that type of situation. And when you start doing shit like that, that's the first thing a nigga gonna be like, hold up. Why Shorty starting to ask me for money just right away? So you don't even know me like that. Because you start to make me think. Yeah, I mean, you're not trying to get to know me. First of all, you looking at what I have, and you feel as though, yeah, I mean, because of what I have, you think you can get them to my pockets or whatever. And it's cool for you to start asking a nigga for something. Oh, you got it, or this and that. But if you say no, now let's go back. I'm gonna be the devil advocate to what you were saying too, Najee. Yeah, I mean. Let's say you say no, then you got some of these females be like, they want to talk about you. You know what I mean? Oh, you broke ass nigga. This nigga don't this and that and all this other goofy ass shit females be saying. I don't got time for that shit. So that's the reason why as soon as you start that shit, nip that shit in the bud right then and there. Go find a nigga you need to be asking because I'm not the nigga for you to be asking for. Because you ain't trying to get to know me. You trying to know my pockets. That's just plain and simple.
And not only that, but how you got the girl, right? What you were doing to get the girl.
Exactly.
You're going to have to continue that same energy to keep that woman.
100%.
You understand?
I think for me.
So I get what you're saying, Najee. It's like you move with like, yo, I mean, it don't bother me if she asks because at the end of the day, I get to choose and decide if I do or don't. So, it don't matter. That doesn't bother me. And this is because you're looking at something that's not in Twan's sight. You understand?
Yeah, no, I get it. I know Twan's been married. Twan got people been asking. So I get why he has. I completely understand why it's an issue with him. All I'm saying is I have the ability. My thing is I don't live for the future. I don't put people in boxes. Well, my ex, when she asked for money, it was the tone she used was the same as when you asked for money. So therefore it's an issue. My biggest thing is if you ask me for money and I say no, I'm going to turn around and ask you, what made you want to ask me for money when you could ask somebody else? Why'd you?
And my response was, what the hell does it matter? You said no.
My thing is I'm not gonna create no story. My thing is I'm not gonna create a story. Twan is creating. He's almost creating a story afterwards. It's like, yeah, you seen what's in between my pockets. You're just trying to use me for my money,
right? So, and predictions are valid, right? Predictions are used in science. Predictions are used amongst mathematicians. So we can't negate predictions. And there are moments in our lives where we are supposed to predict things. I mean, don't weather people predict the weather? Get it wrong, but they predict it, and guess what? We still prepare.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Even though we know that they're wrong about 90% of the time, okay, and the other 5% they got lucky, and the other 5% they were accurate. But there's still a thing called predictions. So while you may not move on predictions because you do live in a space of now, right? And from your level of consciousness is how you function best. It doesn't negate the predictions of Twan and others like Twan because it's valid.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There's a lot of validity in predictions.
Prediction
saves us. Hold on, prediction saves us from unnecessary error. Real talk. So, depending on what each person is seeking in their relationship, will determine what they prioritize. So, you seek connection. No, interaction. You seek interaction because through interaction, Najee, right? Through authentic interaction, Najee, you get to know a person, right? Twan wants to know a person in depth, right? He wants to get deep. He wants to really get to know the individual behind the flesh.
Yeah. Wait, that would be more so. That would be more so me.
And for him, behavior patterns are a big part of it. For you, there are no behavior patterns. You
Yeah.
understand? For Twan and people like myself, for the most part, we rely on behavior patterns because we get to know what to look forward to in the future. Predictions.
Right.
Yeah, but
It's
then
like it's like that. It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can sit up there. All right, let's just say you went through some shit previous some years ago, whatever. Now you like how Trent said, you know what to look for. First of all, you know what to look for. You know what to see. Not saying you're looking for that, but when a female just start doing shit, you know what I mean? You seeing she like, oh no, this not even gonna work. It's not even the person for me. I already see where it's going at. You know what I'm saying?
how do you?
And
But
wait a minute. Now
you
let me
go.
finish. And the reason why I said that reason why I say this is a red flag, right? And I used to be like one of them people try to help a person. If I'm fucking with you or whatever, and I see you on, I try to help a person.
Mm-hmm.
And I try. It was one female, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had asked me for something. She was going through a little problems or whatever. It wasn't a financial problem, but she was going through little problems and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I kind of overlook some shit, you know what I mean, and try to see them for what they are,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And be like, that might just ride past or whatever. But then Shorty had asked me for some money one time. I like gave her a chance for a second, sent it to her, but then it started to become a pattern. You understand what I'm saying? It started to become a pattern over and over and over. Fuck no, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna keep doing that. So, like I say, like how your mother always tell you, fool
Fool me
you
once.
once,
Mm-hmm.
fool you once, fool you. You be damned if you gonna fool me again. Hell no, I'm
How
not.
many? So
I'm not
how many
doing
times that happened to you? It was only that one time, or it happened multiple times?
what.
Where certain women were asking for money, and you gave it to them, and then they kept asking.
No, it happened. It happened a few times. You know what I'm saying? So I just like no. So now I'm at a point where, as far as my life, I'm like, no, I'm not doing it now. But now it's starting to become a point where as though motherfuckers starting to watch. Because I got a lot of people be watching me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even be on the gram. I don't even be on the gram half the time. Sometimes I be on Facebook, and half I don't even be on Facebook. I got motherfuckers keep watching my page over and over.
Yeah.
To keep watching what I post and stuff like that. I got a lot of people watching when I'm driving, watching how much shit I got, all that shit. And they seize that shit. And the next thing you know, you got motherfuckers want to send a friend request. Like this one female, I already told her the shit dead between me and her. Cause she fucked up. She hit me with the sleepy shit twice. You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Remember I told you that.
Yeah.
To this fucking day, Shorty still be in my inbox because she see me when I post and all this. Shorty still be in my inbox talking about good morning this or when we going out and matter of fact, I had posted my car and my truck the other day, right? She already know I got this. She already know I have this already. But she seen what I posted. I had just got my rims done and all this other shit. She seen I posted shit. Next thing you know, she hit me with the bullshit. Oh, when we going out? Never. Nigga, I said that shit was dead when I first told you that. Then when you hit me with that sleepy shit. Never. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no need you keep constantly asking me. So every day, Shorty like is almost every day when she see me post pictures or whatever myself or whatever, she's in my inbox, you know what I mean, trying to. No, I'm not with none of that shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Do yourself a favor and leave me alone and go about your business. Cause I'm not bothering you. I'm not paying you 2 cents any attention. If I'm not paying you no mind, you ain't gotta keep constantly trying to reach out to me. Now you being desperate, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Not you. This
Oh,
time.
okay.
Look, this time, Najee.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it is sensible for an individual to know what they are looking for as quality traits in an individual, and upon seeing that someone um, is lacking that trait, do you think it's sensible for that individual to stay with that person?
Do I think it's sensible for a person to stay with somebody that they think is lacking in the area? Make
Yeah,
sure I understand.
yeah. Like
I think
so,
it's
for
sensible.
instance,
Yeah, I
huh?
think it's sensible. Yeah, I think it's sensible.
Yeah. So that's kind of what Twan is saying, right? He wants a woman who is just not going to want him for what he has. He wants a woman who wants him because she got to learn who he was, who
Yeah.
likes who he knows. So it's like, like before I share before I give on to you,
Mhm.
first let me see, you know what I'm saying? You know, if we're even
100%.
compatible, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I get what Twan is. I'm not making them wrong. No, I get it. It's very valid, especially knowing what he's experienced. I get why he has his perspective. Like, I'm not making him wrong for it or anything. For me, it's one of those things where I tell people I'm trying to understand you. I don't want to get to know you. So I ask a lot of questions, more deeper, more engaging, to understand why you move the way you're moving. A lot of
Yeah,
times,
yeah. Twan ain't got time for that.
yeah, so it's one of those. No, I completely understand.
Look at
So
his face.
Juan knows to look for certain almost like, it wouldn't be certain triggers. It'd be like certain words. If money is like a trigger, up, nope. It's like one of those things. For me, I don't look for, like, I don't connect with a person looking for,
Twan
like,
is like the algorithm of social media.
yeah,
You know what I'm
certain
saying?
words,
It picks
certain
up
words get.
words and then it puts
Listen,
you in
I like to.
jail.
I'm the type of nigga, right? I like to have fun. One thing, I like to go places, travel somewhere, something like that. Let's go out, do stuff or shit like that. That's the type of nigga I am. Yeah, man. If you always on attitude shit, or you don't never want to do nothing, or you always want to sit in the house. Nah, I mean, I don't have a problem sitting in the house either, because we can sit in the house and watch movies. But if I want to get out and go somewhere and do shit and this and that, and you always feel like you got an attitude about something and that. No, that's a turn off.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
turn off. You know what I'm saying? And I can't. That's some of the shit I see now. I can't deal with that shit, yo. I ain't
no,
even want. Nah,
bro,
I
I
can't.
get it. And also, the
Do that.
stage of my life where I'm at and where you're at is totally different. Like,
Right,
I'm like,
right.
I'm not trying. I like to have fun, but I like to really have fun. Like, it's not no, you want to do what you do. You go do your thing. I'm gonna enjoy myself, whether I'm doing it with you or with somebody. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like I only can really have fun unless we're doing it together. Nah, you don't want to do something. You don't want to leave. It's cool, because I know somebody else who would love to leave and go have fun with, and I'm gonna go with them, and you sit here and enjoy us. Like, it's one of those things for me. I just accept people. I'm
Right.
not. If you don't want to do it, by all means, you don't have to do it. There's somebody else you could go do it with. My thing is, like, if you don't want to do it with me, it's cool. I'm going to find somebody I can enjoy doing this stuff with. It's one of those things for me. Is compatibility is a person's ability to connect. That's all it is. I'm not
Exactly.
okay. We're not compatible because you don't want to go out and I do. Nah, it's like, nah. If you want to stay in the house, by all means, turn on the movie. There's food in there. Eat the food. Whatever you want to do. I'll be back. I'm about to go have fun. I'm gonna go enjoy myself.
You know
My
what's crazy?
But then
Real
you know
quick.
it's gonna
Hold
be a
on, real
problem
quick.
when you come back.
No,
but
not necessarily. Hold on. Because I think what you said, Najee, is not a thing of where you are at the age where you're going through that.
mhm.
I think it's more of a stage thing. Because that's exactly where I am. I am exactly like you. Like, I really enjoy my own company. So I don't need anyone to entertain me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't need anyone to do what interests me. I just need you to have an interest that occupies you long enough so that I can enjoy what I enjoy. And then we meet in the middle when, there when when there's time, or
Mhm.
when time is created for it.
100%.
Yeah. I think it's a stage in life
Yeah,
as more so than age. But go
that
ahead.
that makes sense, because it's for me. I went through the phase of the whole being in a relationship and being serious, and then I realized, like, bro, nah, be yourself. You was trying to be. It always comes out when a relationship is almost like breaking down, breaking up, and it's like, I never really liked doing that in the beginning. I never really wanted to do this to begin with. It's like, damn, why didn't you just tell me this? Well, I didn't think you was going to accept me, or I didn't think you would want to continue. So you started playing a role to get me to like you, but this wasn't who you were. Like, it was one of those things. So now for me, it's like, just show up and be you, and I'm gonna accept you in that space. You being you has nothing to do with me and everything to do with your relationship to yourself. So I want to connect to you as a way to understand you. I don't want to get to know you. I'm here to understand you, because most people don't realize why they're doing what they're doing, but yet they continuously do it. I want to help you understand why are you moving that way. Why you feel like you need to come to me and ask for money? Why do you feel like you don't know how to cultivate and create your own money? Why? So once you understand the why, and I get it, Twan, you don't want to go through all that because it's too much. I completely understand. For me, it's just I just understand humans, and I realize like no two people are the same. So I'm not gonna put you in a box based on what somebody else said or what somebody else did, and me feeling like they played me or they took advantage of me. It's like, nah, I'm gonna let that energy of hurt go for me because I know I can't bring that to you and put you in that same box as if you're them.
Right. No, I definitely get that. Definitely get that 100%. It's just like when you do that shit one too many times, you constantly put yourself in that box. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna keep constantly putting yourself in that position for you to keep constantly dealing with this that type of behavior. You know what I mean? If anything, you want better. You want for yourself. You want something better for yourself, and you want somebody that's on your level. First of all, you know what I mean. You don't want nobody to babysit. You have to do this and all. You don't want nobody to do that.
No.
I want somebody that's on the same level I am, a go-getter. You know what I mean? That's willing to, you know what I mean? For when I say go-getter, you know what I mean? Willing to get that bread. We can get that bread together.
Have you ever experienced a woman like that before?
Huh?
Have you ever experienced a woman like that before?
Yeah.
And what happened? How did it work out with y'all?
Oh, we still cool to this day.
Why you ain't what?
We still cool to this day. Yeah. Man. Her attitude and my attitude wasn't clicking, you know what I mean? But we still cool to this day. She's a go-getter. You know what I mean? Like I can call we like best of friends. We like best of friends. We like best friends with one another. You know what I mean? We've been knowing each other for over 10 years now. I mean, I can call if I needed something or whatever. I can call.
Hold on.
She needed something.
Hold on, Twan. Somebody said something to you in the comment. This for Twan.
What do you say?
Why the hell do you want a woman on the same level? Aren't you to be the leader? All right, so he literally just came in, I'm assuming.
He must come in, yeah.
Because I don't know where that comment came from, the same level.
No, what Twan just said, he wants a woman that's a go-getter like him on the same level as being a go-getter. So he just
First of all, hold up. Let me answer this question. First of all, why wouldn't you want a woman that's on the same level you is?
Well, I don't know. Let's bring him up. Najee,
bring him up.
Are you following him on IG?
Nah.
You know what?
He will.
I think I can do this on my phone. I am.
I just said yeah.
Hold on, King.
Bro, this is when I exit stage left, because if I start getting in, it's rooted in insecurities and trauma. And bro, why do you want to be on a higher level? Leadership isn't predicated based on being a dictator, based on what's in between your legs. Being a man doesn't make you like, bro. What the? That don't even, bro. It literally. Why would you want a woman to be on the same level? What you want a kid? You want somebody underneath you? Like what do y'all want? Like y'all want kids? They want women. Like they want children. I want somebody to always look up to me and want me to validate them. So they come to me for everything. Like, Daddy, can I get some cereal? Daddy, can I do that? It's like, nah. It's like, bro, why would you want her to be on the same level? Because we're not competing against each other. We're on the same team. So if we're on the same level, that means I don't have to work twice as hard to do something because you're already doing it and we can come together.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you already know where I'm at with it, Dodgy. So I'm gonna let you. When do you come up? I'm gonna let you take it because I'm gonna let you take it because I ain't get that part. I ain't get that part at all.
It don't make sense. They want kids.
I don't want no motherfucking woman that's under me. What the fuck I want a woman?
Bring him up. He said being extreme. Just
all right. I sent you the link, Barracuda, to your IG.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, why would I want a woman that's under me? I don't want a woman that's under me.
To validate his insecurities.
This is not like IG, where you have to come and crush anyone.
Yeah, it's not gonna be no crushing.
The comment that is scrolling is a question, should I say? The question that is scrolling because I want to know everyone's ideas about it. There's no right or wrong answer. So there's no crushing it. This is not a debate live.
Yeah.
We are having an adult, mature grown conversation
Emotionally
where we
mature
can
conversation.
It sounds like
have differences
it sounds
of
good.
approaches, differences of experiences, differences of perspective, and still maintain a level of respect
Yes.
for each person's position, just like we would want for ourselves. So,
Hundred
you know,
percent.
you're more than welcome.
Yeah, it's all love. You know, I don't be taking this personal. It's all love. It's just interesting because I'm bring.
Listen, Mr. Miyagi, okay?
No, cause hey, listen, I don't understand why a person would want a person under them because I don't want nobody I want somebody that's on the same level. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
first, I want to see what how
no,
he
no,
understands somebody
we
on
going
the same level,
no,
and what does
I
it
mean,
look like for him?
I want to hear what he say when he clicks in, but
Yeah.
I still want to get out what I was saying. Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
like I say, I never want no female that's under me. First of all, never. I always want a female that's on the same level, that's the same go getter. She willing to go get that bag the same way I'm willing to go get that bag. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to tell her what to do or when to go, how to go, or when to go, or none of that shit. No, I want them on the same level. We willing to get this money together. We willing to travel. We willing to do this all this shit together as a
Unit, a team.
as a unit. Not nobody that's second place or playing or playing under me or last. No, I don't.
Oh,
No,
this is
fuck off.
different.
I, I don't get that. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
So,
What's up?
Hey, hey,
what's
How
up?
you
What's
doing?
up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome. We
Yeah,
are chilling. Well, first, welcome to our platform, Hizzy and Her Yang Media TV, where I created a platform for men to come, where I have questions that most women would have, right? And I wanted the men to have the space to be able to share what it is that they
Wait, did he
know.
drop off?
He dropped
He,
off.
yeah, probably by accident.
He can still hear you though, but go ahead, Trey.
Um, so that women can have better knowledge of what men want, how men think, you know what I'm saying? And we take into account that there are different varieties of men and women wanting different types of men. So I like the idea of having men from different walks of life, different experiences to come in and just share what they know, according to the question, so that we as women we can have a better knowing on what men want, as at least the quality type man we desire. So while some women may want, or should I say, while a woman may want a sole provider, another woman, oh, that's funny. Another woman, she may want that 50-50 relationship. Another woman may want to be the sole provider of the relationship. So I want men of all different walks of life to be able to share what they know and what they come with so that women can be able to identify them. If that makes sense. I know that was wrong. When did it sound?
You
sounds
good?
good. I listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If someone's speaking for a long time and it's making sense, I can listen to it all day.
Good. So here's the
Right?
question. What does a leader look like? Like, how would a woman be able to identify a man as a leader?
Well, it's first by not seeing him as an equal. That's for sure. Um, a guy who's on his path, right? He's on his mission. He shows that he's not afraid to tell the truth. He has conviction. I mean, it's those are broad terms and ways, right? But one thing I can say, a leader is he's accountable. A lot of time he blames himself for things that go wrong instead of blaming others. Um, there's quite a few factors, and question caught me off guard because I was, you know, I was set on answering the reason why I'm up here.
Yeah, like that's why I said, it's not like Instagram. This has a different vibe, a different feel, and a different structure. Um, Twan and Naji are both co-hosts, so they're like going to be a weekly face. I'm sorry, that's just the way they were born. I have nothing to do with the way they look, right? But
Well, I'm not. I mean, sorry, go ahead.
so yeah, so this is like really a Q&A. I ask questions and I like hearing the answers. Now, to the reason why you came up. So when you say, when you think of the term of on the same level, right, Barracuda, what does that look like to you when you hear the term, a woman being on the same level? Like, how would that look in a real life situation from your perspective?
It looks like the USA. See how it's falling apart.
I'm sorry,
Nah,
say that again.
so I said, looks like the USA. See how it's falling apart. Now I'm playing with you.
Oh, you
So
crazy.
so you know, same level. Like I get it if someone's saying like, as far as mentality, like open minded, like I am, stuff like that. But in a general sense, if someone talk about same level, like same level of leadership, same level in a relationship, that that tends to not work out, right? And to be honest, every person on the same level. And to be honest, 50-50 doesn't exist. Usually the people wanting it like want more. You find off in a relationship, let them say, I want 50-50, whatever. She's usually in control of the relationship. Man, like, okay, I'll do it. There's always somebody doing more. And then tend, guess what? You always hear, you don't always hear, pardon me. You often hear, oh, he's not man enough to put me in my place, so that's why I cheated. All right.
Wait, hold on. I
Doesn't
got
tend to work.
questions. Wait a minute. Wait. Say the last one again. Why did she? What was her reason for cheating?
He didn't put me in my place, and he wasn't man enough.
You've heard a
He
woman
was,
say that. Wait,
yes,
more than one woman say that.
yes, yes.
Wow. I don't know.
Um,
What type of women are you and Twan attracting? You guys
Hold
both.
I
on,
have, hold on, let me answer the question,
time
host.
out, time out,
Trinity, you know that's the wrong
time
question.
out.
Here's
Whoa,
ask me, right?
whoa, whoa,
No, that was
time
a low
out,
blow to Twan.
time
Trinity,
out.
That was before you came. That
Trinity,
was a low
hold you.
blow.
That's the wrong. You know that's the wrong question to ask me, right? Because
What was my question?
why are you basing it off of
What was the
attraction?
question that I asked that was
You
wrong?
said what type of woman are you attracted?
And I said that was a low blow to Twan. That
Oh,
was a shot to Twan.
that's funny.
That's why he got all excited. He's like, "Oh, hold up!" He looked like he didn't have his Geritol, right? You ever seen an
Oh,
old man who didn't have his Geritol but has to sit in church for an extra half an hour because the
oh.
wife wants to sing a few hymns after church and they want to kick it with the church sisters, but that
I'm not
Geritol
playing
is
Trinity.
is at
uh,
home.
well, where I was going at it was like, you know how I am. Well, I don't know if you do, but you should know how I am about anecdotal evidence. I'm all about objective first. That's where most of my statements come from.
Nah, I would just pick it on Twan because that's what I do on YouTube. I'm more civilized on IG.
So YouTube,
A little.
I can be a little reckless. I mean, what
I'm
was
not
those?
reckless. Don't get it twisted. I just said a little more. I said a little more civilized. That means I'm still civilized, just not as civilized
Shoot,
as on
I'm more
IG. So
I'm more uncivilized on IG. I mean, YouTube YouTube forever. I mean, you would catch me arguing one time on Dennis Sperlin's podcast with this one dude who came on. But other than that, you'll see me being civil, owning conversations, and believing people's speeches, doing what I do. Um, but you'll see me behaving on YouTube. Oh, I got to arguing twice. Never mind. Dang, I'm lying. I got
he
kicked
said
out.
that online.
I think I got kicked off. It was bad.
So let's see. What do I think a leader looks like? What does a leader look like to me? A leader looks like someone who has yielded results that inspires others to follow them.
Mm-hmm.
I think a leader is someone who acknowledges the people and see the need and becomes the solution.
Amen.
I see a leader as someone who is defined in character, as someone who is noble, trustworthy, honorable, and respectable. I see someone as a leader who doesn't belittle, oppress, or suppress anyone, but in fact is the uplifter to which everyone goes to.
Praise
So
Moses.
a leader in a home is also a leader in his community. He's a leader among his peers, and chances are he has a leadership position where he works. Because a
Amen.
leader is someone who is defined in character and not by the restrictions and demands he places on another.
Right. And is the leader on the same level as the people he's leading?
I'm sorry?
Is the leader on the same level as the people they're leading?
In terms of what? Because that's a broad that's a broad
Hey,
question.
in terms of in general, is he on the same level? If you're talking about being a human being and character, obviously we have different levels to it. There are people who are better than other people. I mean, that's just put it like this: like, hey, let's say that guy was trash. Get you a better man or get you a better woman, right? But I mean, as far as like he's a leader. Like I'm not equal to a CEO as far as the leadership structure, as far as responsibilities, as far as output to the world. For the most part, in most situations, they're
Okay,
the
I see
CEO
what
for
you're
a
saying.
reason.
You're saying in terms of hierarchy, right? So,
Pretty much, yeah.
all right.
So that's
So, I mean,
mhm.
that's self-explanatory, right? Just the word hierarchy denotes that there is a an order, right? So, in my household, my husband is the leader. What does that mean? Does Trinity have no say? Well, no, because I have a mouth. Okay, I have a lot to say.
Trinity.
So,
Sorry,
yeah.
God.
So
Here's what here.
with that being said, the leadership in my house means that he makes the final decision. I
And yeah,
have I have input, right? I have an opinion. I have my own ideas, which of course he takes into consideration because he's not a thoughtless individual, right? Because leaders do that. Leaders takes advice, right?
careful,
Even a king has an advisor, right?
careful, Trinity.
I'm not
It
being
might.
careful. I'm speaking what I'm
No,
saying
no.
because I'm
I'm
offending
saying
you.
careful. They might think you're being oppressed.
That's okay. But only oppressed mind will see oppression. You understand what I'm
Amen.
saying? So
Amen.
that's why I said this is for the grown folks. Okay. So little kids have to stay on Instagram. So with that being said, um he gets the final say. And I allow him to have the final say, not by way of permission, but by me not being a source of resistance, by being combative, argumentative, and doubtful and questioning, simply because I didn't trust my ability to choose the person who is capable of leading his own life effectively. But since I know that I am able and capable of choosing someone who is who has proven before I chose him to be leading his life effectively, I don't have to worry or question whatever decisions he makes, no matter
Right.
how polarized they are from my own.
Right. So, in what way are you guys on the same level?
That's what I just really don't understand what you mean by the same level. We're
That's what
not
he
the
said.
same. Well, but that's what he said. So the question you should have asked me was, first question you should have asked me was, do I think that men and women are on the same level? And then from my answer, you take it from there.
No,
But
no, I
you
mean,
place me in the space of
no,
my because I don't
no.
believe that
So
men and
here's
women are on the same level. So I don't
right.
know how to answer your question. Is what I'm getting
So no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You hold on. You say you don't think men and women are on the same level,
I
correct?
don't think men and women are equal.
Right. Great. So guess what? Doesn't matter how I ask it, whether I ask direct or objectively. If you don't think they're equal, obviously your answer is you're not on the same level. This gentleman was, as far as I guess, as far as drive and hustle, was said he wanted her on the
Oh well,
same
no, me
level
and
as
my
that.
husband are on the same level in that sense. We're
In
compatible in
hustle,
that way. No, drive and ambition. Okay, we don't go
you,
about. Hold on. We don't go about our endeavors or our mission the same way, but we still have that drive. We still have that same equal intensity of ambition. We're the same in that sense. I wouldn't be with
so
somebody who's lazy, who has no drive, who has no ambition. That would be reckless of me. When
Trinity,
I come
why?
with drive and ambition, or do you not think, Keenan, that women should come with drive and ambition?
So
Let's
so
let me get an understanding of that first. Do you think that women should come with drive and ambition?
it depends on what the drive and ambition is, because obviously men aren't seeking women with drive and
Drive and
ambition
ambition
because
is simply drive and ambition. I'm not
it
asking about the way
in
they go
general,
about it.
so it's a spectrum. It is the way they go about it. It does matter because what if a woman's ambitious to serve her husband? She wants to go out and because she knows he's going to give her the back off her shirt, so she wants to go out and be up on have the energy for him. So I mean, but objectively, most men aren't seeking it, obviously, because they know what happens with that drive and ambition. They want to go their own path, not his path.
But I have
Now,
drive and ambition, and I'm definitely
I
following my
said,
husband's
what
pattern.
Trinity? You got to watch my words carefully. I said most women. You're not most women, okay? And the issues is
Oh, okay.
we
You're
go
speaking from the space of unhealthy people. And
no.
okay,
Oh,
no,
it
no,
doesn't
hold on,
have to
time
be
out, time out,
extreme like
time
that.
out. No, time out. Hold on. Let me give you some context about this platform, right? When we're speaking, we're except for Twan because he's just angry and it keeps the balance, right? But for the most part, we speak from the space of if all things were good. You know what I mean? We have a an outlook of how something can be successful, and we speak from that space, except for Twan because he's
So,
just angry.
so I'm speaking from what's successful for most relationships, right? So, I mean, you can testify to that, can't you? And
No, I can
okay,
testify
okay.
what works for my relationship.
Well, I testify what works for money and most because I study most. I don't just study myself. And it's your job, though, as a married woman, as a married person, individual, to be focused in your relationship. I don't blame you for not being all up in affairs of what's going on with most people nowadays. And check this out. I have a question for the panel. Why do we have to go to extremes? Why does the opposite of someone has to be a bitch? Why do they have to be the opposite, be lazy? Where's the in between? Why do we have to go to extreme? Why does it have to go the man's the leader, we're not equal? So you want a person who's oppressed. You want a person that's to why does it have to be extremes? And like negative extremes. I don't go to extremes unless the extremes is a generalization that is well heck no. Extremes ain't a general. It's extreme for a reason. But so why we gotta go to extremes for each example? Like, come on now, we're adults. We don't gotta go negative for everything.
Did you read the comment Will said, Trinity?
He tried, uh, with a leader. He tried to, but wait, who's telling him where you study at? He tried to real, but he didn't really explain anything in his green day. Which comment you want me to pay attention?
When he said he tried to well wait a minute, Will said something.
What the leader one? The leader, provider, and protector?
He tried to well, but he didn't really explain anything. He
Oh,
was
so Will asked what a leader is. He did answer. He answered,
And
and
I,
then I went after him. I
I'm
don't know
kidding.
if Will was in here yet when he did.
I mean, I like the context you put it because the way you put it, Trinity, is often what I would say. But yeah, I did slip in the leader, provider, protector right there. A lot of our stuff was broad, but it was the basic examples. Um, but my whole point is like, yeah, we're like, I agree.
Okay,
Like I said,
so the answer to
hmm,
your question about why did I go to the extreme, I didn't go to the extreme. I went to the opposite, right? Um, it wasn't a
explain
thing because I said, why why wouldn't a man want a woman who is ambitious,
what
right?
what.
What's your question?
No, I'm saying then you were. I said ambitious, but then the extreme is what's the opposite of ambitious? Lazy. There's no relax. There's no middle ground. You went from
Because
a bit.
relax is not what I was trying to express. You see, I didn't want to use relax because I didn't mean relax. I
So
meant lazy.
right, and that's the
Having that
opposite
lacked
extreme.
ambition. So it's not an extreme in the way I delivered it. However, extreme is subjective, right? What's extreme is subjective. So I wasn't being extreme when I was being polarizing. So I wasn't saying she's relaxed. No, because that means that she's resting. When I said that I'm speaking about the opposite of ambitious is someone who lacks ambition and they're lazy. That's the word I chose
Yeah.
because that's the message I was getting across.
So it isn't that not the direct opposite, the direct extreme, ambitious, not a lazy.
Why does
How
it matter? Did you understand the point that I was
I
making when I
understand
said
what you're
those
making, but do
words?
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
Because
it. But then
since
listen,
I've been
listen,
on this
listen.
panel,
Okay,
you
hold on.
guys go to the extreme. It's
Okay, one thing
annoying.
about me is that if you don't like the words I
Hold on,
use, if
time
you don't
out,
like
time
my
out, time out,
vernacular, then you don't have to talk to
You
me.
know,
But no
it's the
one is
fact
going
you're
to
going to
tell
the
me
extreme.
one thing.
time out, time
Okay,
out.
I'm not going to the extreme. All right, I'm expressing how I find that it fits the ideas and thoughts in my mind. Now, if my words don't suit you, then you don't have to listen to me speak. But I'm not going to
Obviously,
change
I'm
my
gonna go.
vocabulary.
I'm not checking your vocabulary. I just said it was.
One thing I
Hey, Trent,
love, hold on. One thing I love about StreamYard is that I get to be heard and having no one talk over me and question bomb me or interrupt me in mid speech, especially when I'm answering a question that was asked of me.
I mean,
Okay.
you let me finish, so that's why I was interrupting back. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. One
Hey,
thing.
Trinity, hey, Trinity,
Go, go
hold up,
ahead.
Trinity, hold up for a second, please. It's something he said that kind of like irked me just now because you just hollered about it's annoying because we going to extreme. First of all, I don't think anyone on this panel was going to extreme. First of all, I believe we were saying how we felt about the question she asked. That's one. Two, why would you want a woman on the same level you're on? You want to?
Let me.
Oh, wait a minute. So when you basically try to question that, and I don't understand what man out here don't want a woman on the same fucking level they're on. You know what I mean? A go getter, willing to go get that bag, willing to do on every single level that a man willing to just we do this together. We ain't gonna be on no, you know what I mean? You under me or I gotta tell you this and no fuck. No, fuck. Why would you want a woman that's under you? That's what I would like to know.
Can I answer those?
Yeah, go ahead.
The first one, the felt we're men. Why are we going off of feelings? Uh, Look, okay, that's why. Second one, uh, why would you want someone under you? Well, the way Trinity described herself to about with her relationship to her husband, would you say they're on the same level or she's under him?
Will I say they on the same level? I think they on the same level. From what
In
I
general,
know,
they're
for what
overall.
hold on, let me ask you a question. For what I know of Trinity and her husband, I believe they on the same level.
But
But
Trinity
I
just said, sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
Trinity
No,
just
I'm saying
said she does. She just said that she doesn't think they're equal on same level of ambition. That's it. But overall, basically no. So
When
if
you
she's
say under him, I mean, there's two ways to take that, right? That I can find for a woman to be under a man. So the first way is the majority of people how they look at it. Under the man in terms of oppression and suppression, right? But
Extreme,
then
yeah.
it's not an extreme, it's just a polarity, okay? So at least on this platform, it's a polarity, all right? We're not extremists, all right? We just don't operate that way. And then there are other people who sees the woman under her man as something as where he's protecting her, he's providing for her. It's like it's like a child being under their father. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you mean by me being under him, because when I say that we're not the same simply by default. Men and women are different. I mean, relationship or not, we're different. One piece standing, another piece sitting. I mean, we are different. So we're not the same. However, in terms of value, we're equal. Okay, we're equal in value. In terms of performance, he puts 100% in whatever he's doing, and I'm putting 100% in whatever I'm doing, even though we're doing two different things. You understand? Um, he's a leader, meaning that he gets the final say. Why? Because I trust in his leadership. He's a leader at his job. He has a leadership position where he works. He's considered a leader amongst his children. He's a leader amongst his peers. So there's no one where he's like above everybody in terms of I'm God and you're below me. So women need to be under her man. In terms of guardianship, and protection and provision, yes. Because why? That's his responsibility, because that's his role as a man.
So
But
over
if you're talking about under him, because there's a sense of superiority, and he's mightier and greater and bigger than me, man, that'll never fly.
it's all the above. It's God, then man,
Impossible.
it's God, then man, then wife, then children. Is it not, Trinity?
You want to bring God? Do you really want to go there with this
I'm
with the
asking you
Bible?
a question, Trinity. Is that
Before
truth
I
or no?
answer, because I'm gonna have questions, and then I'm gonna set records straight. So before I
Obviously, I
take
can
that
handle whatever
route,
I ask.
it's not a thing of handling. It's the thing of,
Well,
is
you
this
asked
something
me, do I
that you
want to go that
want?
route? So what does
Do
that
you want to
mean?
go the route? Yeah. Okay. So the man first must submit and be under God leadership, and he must be obedient to everything that God says that he is supposed to do and be. He's supposed to submit to his wife. Men, according to the Bible, submit to the wives, no different than a wife submit to the husband. And when a
Incorrect.
wife finds a man who is submitting to God, it is natural that she submits to him. Why? Because he is under divine leadership. He's not even in charge of himself, of his own thinking thoughts, because he is under the governance and ruling of God. So that's why God being first in every relationship is very important, because anytime God is out the relationship and man wants to say, well, yeah, it first is God because God created everybody else, but then there's me and I'm above everybody else. I'm going to say you have God in the Bible and the order of marriage completely misconstrued. So yes, there is a divine order starting with God. God is the creator, and he is the one that everyone submits to. The man submits to God, so he doesn't come with an ego. In fact, he is selfless. He doesn't come with demands. In fact, he's a servant. He doesn't come with any type of pride. Why? Because he's humble. Okay, and he knows how to treat his woman with tenderness, kindness, respect, according to her nature. So I hope that answered your question.
Are you
So
ready
now
for
I
my?
have a question for you.
No, can I? Can I?
Okay,
Can I?
are you governed? Nope. I
Can,
answered your
because
question.
Trinity, no,
You're
no, no,
not gonna
Trinity,
question
you
Bobby
went
too. I
on.
will drop you, and you will not have a.
Trinity, Trinity, you can't beat me in the debate. Drop me. You can't.
I'm
Drop me.
sorry. What you say?
None of y'all can beat me in the debate. Drop me.
I will never what?
None of y'all can beat me in a debate, so drop me.
I'm not here to debate. This is not the
We're
type of
all,
room.
nothing's wrong with
You
debating.
you don't know where you are, Keenan.
I know I'm on
This is
YouTube.
not
It's forever.
This is not a no.
It's
Okay.
not a debate.
All right. You know what?
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Wait a
not.
minute, Trinity. Hold up. Wait, I was trying to get it out, but
What?
wait. Never
What?
mind. You already dropped them. Never
No,
mind.
no. No one is going to come up here
Yeah,
and
no,
try to
I'm not
change.
questioning.
And if he
I'm
is
not
too
questioning what you
slow,
did.
if anybody is too slow to comprehend
Right.
that this is not a debating platform, and you're not going to bait me into a debate by trying to tell me nobody's going to beat me in debating. Well, yeah, you've already won because no one's here is going to debate you.
Right.
So you already got what you want. So now you got what you want. Move on. Go back to IG, to that hostile environment when you can argue and debate. But on this platform, I'm giving men an opportunity to have a voice so that women can be able to identify that man that she wants through the various men who will come up here and share their opinions and all of that stuff. There's no room for debate. This is a grown folk discussion.
Good night, Will.
Good night, Will. Thank you. I'm no, you crazy.
No,
I'm gonna. Wait.
No, I understand why.
Listen,
I understand why you did what you did. I mean, I wasn't questioning about that because I was trying to get what he was saying, what he was talking about a debate. Who the fuck is debating? Nobody's up here debating.
In the comments section, he said, "Yeah, bring me up. I'm gonna cook all you. Like, no, I'm gonna. Yeah, y'all gonna get crushed. I'll take you both on." So I already knew. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a clown. That's fine. I'll be a clown. I love entertaining. What happened? What are you saying? What is your sign language? Are you talking to us, Najee? But then you're muted. I can't hear you. No one can hear you. Can you hear him?
No.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Bro, you
say something. Say something, Najee.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
I have muted myself on my thing. What my biggest thing, what all the stuff he was saying is one of those things where I'm realizing most people have like a script for certain responses based on what other people say. So even
that's
when
why
you
that's why Will kept saying, "Get him, Najee."
No, he was saying King. But the thing is, even when you were answering the question, he was like, you were like, we're talking about ambition and wanting a woman with the same drive. And he was like, well, what if you want somebody that's lazy? And it's like, no, the question was about ambition, not laziness. And it was like, why are y'all always going to the extreme? But the extreme that he brought up was women. You know, women always say, like, I only cheated on him because he wasn't man enough. And it's like, that's the how often do you hear women talk about that? He wasn't man enough. That's the extreme. So it's one of those things where there was a lot of questions he was saying and wasn't making any sense to me, but I was like sitting back, but it don't make sense because he's not coming on here to almost like understand. It's to debate. But what are we debating? Your perspective? Oh, congratulations. Your perspective is right. What you want, a hug, a cookie, or a thank you, what you want, some type of validation. So it don't make sense to me because he was trying to invalidate what Twan was saying and talking about what kind of man wants a leader or what man wants a woman to be on the same level as him. But then you ask him, what is a leader? And he's talking about, well, somebody who holds themselves accountable. Would you want a woman to hold herself accountable? 100%. Somebody who knows how to take directions or whatever he was saying is everything he was saying about what a leader is. You will want the women to have those same qualities because it comes from understanding the connection. You two are in alignment. You're on the same page. Bruh, I'm telling you. These people, most adults, are just emotionally unregulated kids.
Wait a minute, I don't mean to cut you off, but wait a minute, hold up for a second, because I just read some shit he just said. First of all, let me tell you something, bro. You came up here on some disrespectful shit, first of all. You came up here looking for an IG thing. This is not IG, homie. This is YouTube. We on YouTube, we ain't talking about nothing that's on IG. First of all, and we wasn't arguing against what Trinity was talking about. We don't do none of that shit on here.
We're not kids.
One thing. Yeah, I mean, we say our opinion. You got another one that may agree with you. You got one that may not agree. We agree to disagree on here. You understand what I'm saying? So for you to sit up here and be on some disrespectful shit and call this woman a clown, first of all, I believe you're a clown for even disrespecting that woman. First of all. Second of all, I think you got a flag up there. You're Trinidad. Am I correct? That's a Trinidad flag, right? Najee?
No, that's a Jamaican flag.
Well,
I
Jamaican.
can't see it. Oh, I can't see it.
Well, I'm sorry, Jamaican. Jamaican dudes beat up on their females. Y'all try to control y'all females. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all a bunch of woman beaters. So if you want to be technical, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas woman beaters. Y'all niggas can't get no fuck. Y'all come over here to the United States trying to get women over here trying to live in the United States. First of all, if you want to be technical, so since you want to be on some disrespectful shit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be on some disrespectful shit. Cause you talking about she a clown. You's a clown, homie. Cause
Well, he already said you. Hey, look at we're name calling now, bro. It's funny
Right.
because it's comical because it's one of those things where he's like, men don't operate in their feelings, but yet you're operating in your feelings because you felt some type of way. That's why you felt the need to react from how you felt by calling her a clown. How is she a clown when she's not dressed up? She's not trying to be in a circus. What makes her a clown? The fact that you felt unseen and unheard, so it triggers your insecurity. So now, as a way to rebuttal against her because you felt some type of way, now she's a clown. Oh, I'm guessing you calling her a clown makes you feel better about yourself. That's all, bro. If you want to go on live on IG, I will go on live on IG. And yeah, because you just, I love Trinity. I know this is your platform, but Buddy came in here hot like he know what he was talking about, and I was gonna make him look real.
No, I need to set something straight. Hold on, Twan, hold on.
No, because he
Najee,
just
hold
said
on.
some shit in his comment.
I know. Wait, you could address that, but I want to just address Najee. This is
Okay.
our platform. This is not mine.
No, I know it's out, but I'm saying
This is our
I want it to be
platform,
respectful
so
because I know this is a yeah.
your
I got you.
thing.
I got
do
you.
your thing. Listen, I trust you guys
Okay.
because I want you guys to have the same trust in me. You know.
But
Buddy,
you know
whoever
what?
King is, I see he be going live with Will and stuff, bro. Go live if you want. I will come live and I will make you look silly because you contradict yourself so many times, and you're saying, at least if we're going to have a conversation, speak on what we're conversing about. Don't bring up stuff that nobody has said to make your point valid, because it don't make sense. Because like who said that? When she said laziness, she was talking about it in the context of no guy want a woman who's lazy. And he was like, whoa, what about the extreme? We were talking about ambition. That's the point. We were talking about ambition.
That's basically what we was talking about. Yeah, I mean, but you sit up there and say, yeah, Jamaican dudes do that. Nigga, you part of Jamaica. You Jamaican. You do it too. You ain't no scent from everybody else. You first of all, let me explain something to you, bro. You ain't on nobody level sitting up here on this panel. I'm gonna put it to you straight like that. You ain't on nobody level. All that shit trying to argue with a nigga back and forth and all that goofy shit. That's goofy shit to me. Yeah, see me face to face. Do it face to face. Would you do that shit face to face? All that shit, argue with a person on the internet. Now, I don't do all that argue with a nigga on the internet because I can't get to you. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga I like to pull the fuck up. Plain and simple. Talk that shit to my face. You sitting up here calling that woman a fucking clown. You know what I mean? Disrespecting that woman. You know what I mean? Coming up here trying to argue your point or whatever. You ain't understand what this platform was about. Before you even came in with your rudeness and coming up here disrespecting the motherfucker. You know what I mean? So you a disrespectful ass dude. And like I said, all Jamaicans, nigga, not one Jamaica, all Jamaican niggas beat on they fucking women. All you niggas do. That's all y'all niggas known for. Beating on women. So that shit you talking about went in one ear, came out the other ear with me. You know what I mean? And whoever willing to co-sign your bogus ass bullshit, fuck them too. And that's how I feel about that. Real shit. And I don't mean to be disrespectful on our platform, Trinity, but I had to come out and say all this. You understand what I'm saying? Because you want to be disrespectful and shit on some clown shit. You're a goofy, my nigga. You're a real goofy ass nigga. If you thought you was gonna bring that motherfucking IG shit over here on this platform. Come on, man. Play with somebody else, man. Don't be a grown up.
I wonder if he would say that in front of your husband, or say this, bro. It's one of those things where it's just like, bro, you really just came on here, didn't get what you wanted to say, so you felt some type of way. So now you calling her a clown because you felt some type of way. Realistically, you didn't like how you felt inside of your body, so you made her, bro. bro, if you go live, let me know if you go live. My name is Healing with Najee on IG. Send me your live, and I will, bro. Because I'm not a big fan of women, guys attacking women. That's why it becomes
I'm
it's
not saying
weird to me. Because like y'all are grown. Why are y'all talking to women like this? Like it don't make sense. Like they triggered you that much that you got to talk to. You're calling this woman a clown. I know it's words, and the words ain't true. He just saying. But what makes you feel entitled enough to call another woman, call her a clown because she didn't let you? Like, bro, what in the world? These boys, I'm telling you, most adults are emotionally unregulated boys. It's all these little boys on here, these insecure dudes who don't feel like they're enough within themselves, trying to come on here and talk about how women are supposed to be. When you, bro, go live on your IG and send me the request. I got my phone right here, or I'll follow you or whatnot. I'll go live and send you the request. But, bro, it's cool.
All right,
It's
so
cool.
let's
But back to what we talked about.
Let's not give him any more energy or
Yeah,
any more airplay.
I'm done giving energy to a goofy ass nigga. Back to the platform we was talking about.
So here's the next question, and then we're gonna end it because I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm the type of nigga I want to see you face to face, nigga. All this internet shit, IG shit, I'm not with none of that shit. I want to see face to face. Say that shit face to face.
I thought you said we weren't gonna give no more energy.
No, that's my last part of it. I'm just
okay.
How do men become more leaders? I think I become a leader. I think the relationship that man has with him, self-awareness and being able to really study and understand and cultivate that relationship to himself to be able to teach. I think your ability to be able to teach says a lot about your ability to be able to lead. Most people don't know how to teach, so therefore they're trying to dictate, trying to control. If you know how to teach, you don't need to be, okay, I'm a leader and you need to follow me. They'll follow by your example. You'll lead by example. You'll lead by being you, not being a certain way so that you can follow me. No, my energy is a leadership because I'm confident in who I am and what I'm doing, because I study myself, I understand myself. So it's easier for me to lead because I have a level of self-awareness and a level of certainty within myself to be able to showcase that to the world and be able to teach people things. Leadership, becoming a good leader, is really learning to study and understand yourself. And I think most men don't understand themselves, so they're trying to be a certain way instead of just being who they are. They're trying to play a character, trying to play a role instead of just being who they are, because deep down they don't feel like they're enough. And that's what's governing how they relate and connect to other people. That's why they feel like they can say or do certain things, because deep down inside they're overcompensating for the little boy who don't feel like they're enough, or the little girl who don't feel like she's enough. And that's what's being triggered.
So let me ask you this, with all that being said, right? Do you think that men that just to draw me a picture in terms of a pie graph, let's do percentage, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, what is the percentage of men who don't really understand that in order to be a leader, you must first be a teacher so that you can lead by example to have others follow you?
What percentage of men knows that or don't know that?
Don't know that.
I would say, in my experience, I would say 99.99999% of men don't know that, just because of we've never really been taught. We've been taught to do the doing. You get the nice car, you get the house, you make the money financially, you have that, so you know how to do, but you don't know how to be. And I think the being is what represents the leadership aspect of being okay with how you feel. Like the wanting to do stems from not liking how you feel. That's why when Buddy, like a lot of dudes are like, men don't feel. It's like we think we're just logical. And I'm like, no, everybody feels, because you're an energetic being. You all feel something. That's how you know how to, your thinking comes from your feelings. If you feel some type of way, your feelings, your thinking will reflect how you feel, no matter what. But people don't get that because we've been taught to disconnect from us. We've been taught that men don't feel, as if men aren't human beings themselves, and they become a disconnect. So I think a lot of men don't know how to be leaders, because they don't really know how to teach, because they never took the time to study themselves.
I like that. Twan, how does a man become a leader?
I agree with Nadia just said, but I gotta say something before I even say all that shit. Before I even respond, I gotta say something real shit. I ain't even gonna lie, because this shit is really funny to me. I ain't gonna just no Trinity, don't click off, don't click off, because this shit is really funny to me, for real. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You don't want to know me, homie. I'm gonna tell you like this right now, right one last time. You don't want to know me. You don't want to get to know me. And I will tell you, like I would tell any fucking body else. Anytime you ready to jump out the window, you let me know. I'll pay. Where you coming from? Matter of fact, I'll pay. This is the type of nigga I am. And I'm like that. I'm really like that. I'll pay your fucking flight to head to Baltimore. Baltimore City, my nigga. Anytime you want some trouble, hit my inbox and let me know. I'll pay your flight to Baltimore City because you motherfucking broke ass Jamaican niggas don't have no money. So don't play with me. Play with Lotto, nigga. I'm not the nigga to play with. And I ain't. I'm like that. I'm really like that. So all that threatening shit you just said out your mouth, play with somebody safe. Because, nigga, I'm not the safe nigga to play with. Nigga, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid, nigga. So play with somebody safe. Because I'm not the nigga to play with safe. I'm not a safe nigga to play with. Now, answer to your question, Trinity, I agree with everything Najee said. You know what I mean? As far as becoming a leader. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to lead, you know what I'm saying, before you even step in that type of picture. So I agree exactly what
Well, I got nothing. I don't know anything about men being men as leaders because I've never been a man. But what I will say is that I liked what Najee said as well. You know, leaders are cultivated. I like that he used the word cultivate, right? And I think that the idea of men leaders being cultivated demonstrates a process unfolding. You know what I'm saying? And it's a process that says in time. And when that time comes, you'll be fully it. And once you're it, there's no turning back, right? We never seen a tree revert back to a seed.
Mm-hmm.
Or a human being that comes out of the womb revert back to a fetus. Mm-hmm. So upon maturation, you know, then that person is fully developed. And so that brings me to the next question, which I also won't have an answer to, by the way. And boom. Are leaders born or made?
I'm gonna say made. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say made. I'm gonna say made. I'm gonna say leaders are made. Of your I don't really want to use that, but I want to say of your father. But you know, most people don't have that father figure in their household. So, but I'm gonna say yeah. Go ahead.
Are leaders born or are they made? I think all leaders. I think they're born. I think, but it's one of those things where it has to be almost like you were saying, like somebody has to almost like help you cultivate it or show you like how to bring it up out of you. I think everybody's a natural leader in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I think the leadership question is so vague because Trinity, you could be a great chef, you could be a great cook, and you can lead me in teaching me how to cook. It's like I can be great with finances or great with my plants. I can lead you and teach you how to cultivate and grow plants. Like leadership isn't based on just like one size fits all. Since I'm a male or since I'm a guy, I'm a great leader. I feel like it's being able to cultivate that within you. Like you don't know as a baby, this is something you're great at. It has to be brought into, you have to almost like experience things to be able to like, ooh, this resonates with me. Ooh, I really like this. Ooh, and that's where the leadership aspect comes in. Your drive to want to learn, your drive to want to get better at, your drive to want to do that. I feel like leadership is cultivated from that space, but that's just me.
So everyone is a born natural leader.
Yeah, we're just taught to diminish.
However, there's only a few leaders who have been cultivated.
100%. 100%.
Okay. Twan, get out the comments. Get out the comments.
No.
Get out the comments. Stay out the comments, bro.
Hey, you seen it? Man, his facial expression, he was like,
How you know?
Just like what Najee said, you were like,
My bad. Y'all have to bring me back sometime. My bad.
no, how Kendra GB feels like, get out the comments.
Right.
Okay, hold on, Kendra. So listen, I don't care what you say. Okay, I get my money. You don't gotta worry about how I get. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kendra. What you was? You can catch me outside.
Pull up, like, hey, what about me? We're conversing right here. Why are you looking at the comments trying to talk to them? Go live with the comments.
Right.
I feel like,
Don't write me. Get out the comments, Twan. Because
what
I
about
know
you,
you didn't say
Tony?
nothing.
Thinking
Do I think leaders are born or made? I'm with you, Najee, in the terms of yeah, everyone's a natural born leader, right?
Mhm.
But like anything, if it's not nurtured, like if somebody could have a natural born talent,
Mhm.
right? And if they don't have the skills that will help develop that talent is going to be unused.
Facts.
Does that mean that they don't have talent? No, they do have talent. It's just that they're not utilizing their talent. So it's like leadership, right? You know, everybody has the ability to lead, right? But what are we doing with the ability to lead, if anything at all?
Big facts.
like they always say, people but
Say that again? No, you're going
You
in
can
and
lead a
out.
horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
yeah.
I can drown the bastard.
Always need
He'll get a gulp of water if nothing else. You go drink this water. You go get some
Hey,
of
I
this water.
led you. At least you better drink
You
now.
gonna drink. I'm tired too.
I brought you all the way over here.
Man, you gonna make something
Right.
happen.
motherfucker to the water. You better go drink.
No, it's not do you want to drink, it's how do you want this drink?
Yeah, you don't have no choice. No,
You
as a
gonna
leader,
you gonna
you don't
get
have
it.
a choice. You gonna drink, but how
You
you
gonna
want to
give
do
you
it? I'm gonna give you an
options.
option.
There you go. Leaders provides options.
Lord have mercy, y'all something else.
Hey, I gotta go take care of my plants though. Hey, I appreciate y'all.
This was a
Oh,
great 3
God.
hours. My God.
Always.
Oh yeah, Twan, drop your gamer tag because I'm about, bruh. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do at my facility, but then I'm gonna come back and smack you if you about to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna start talking in Baltimore language, son.
Listen, I already told
He
you.
said Baltimore. He
Lord,
said he's gonna smack you to
Hold on.
Baltimore
Let me.
land.
I'm gonna say this.
That is wild.
Type it in the type. You said Lil. What is it? Lil.
Lil.
Mm-hmm.
Maryland. 40. All one word.
Why do big people want to name themselves like tiny,
Little?
Man,
40, all
you
one
guys
word.
are
Lil Maryland 40.
gargantuan.
Yep.
No hashtags.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
All right, I'm about to, bro.
Little
Bunch of all
Maryland
them
40.
together.
Now, is it the number 40 or the word 40?
40.
40.
Yeah,
It
I
says
know
Twan,
that's
right?
a long. That's a long gamer tag if you got the whole 40, like Lil
Right.
Maryland 40. Like, damn, bro.
Well, it shows you I don't play games. Huh? I don't play games. Okay, I'm about my business.
It's LIL Maryland.
I got.
All together 40. All together one word.
Hey, I ain't forgot it. I wrote it down. I'm sending it to myself right now. Boom.
I don't think anybody could forget that.
Listen, I'm on the game right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, by the time you finish or whatever, I done came back and whooped this nigga ass.
Ooh, okay. So with that being said, yeah, let's end this so that they can go to violence after Nike finishes nurturing first.
Yeah, I gotta nurture and cultivate and build up and love on.
Yeah.
They need my loving.
That's a leader. He
Real
knows when to love them and when to beat them.
Yeah, because people, people want attention on this motherfucker.
I'm like, bro, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Attention to a kid equals love. That means you see me, you understand me, you accept me. So as long as they're getting the validation and attention that they're so desperately craving, they'll continue to do it. That's what you talk. Hey, now I see why you tell the women no in the beginning, because if you give them a little bit, boy, they eating up the.
It took a dude to get Twan. Twan. It took a dude to get Najee to understand women. I'm out of here. With that being said, only on his in her game.
And take a whole fucking mile.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting there on my laptop. You see it just going and going. I'm like, damn, he's still talking to himself. But hey,
he pressed somebody to talk to. Well, guess what?
It's paragraphs. It ain't just one little. It's paragraphs. I'm like, damn, buddy, you still going? Okay.
Look, people are talking. We about to leave. Our show is over with. See y'all next time, you goofy.
All right, y'all. Love y'all.
All right.